All right, motherfuckers. All right. Oh shit, I can hear myself twice. Oops. Yo, guys, I fixed my camera lighting, I think. I look less orange now, no? I look less orange. Yee. Yee, yee. Yee, yee. Commander Gaius sucks raid is crazy. True. Wait, don't spoil me, bro. I swear to God, if I get spoiled, I swear to God. Yo, actually, I don't even know if that's from, if you're even talking about the new expansion. Okay, hold on. Where's my music, bitch? I need like a more like, yeah, this song's good. All right, yo, guys, what's good? I'm back. I didn't die. I thought I was going to, or I thought I was gonna have to kill someone, but I made it. We're alive. We're good. I fixed my camera lighting. I'm feeling terrible, but well, physically, but emotionally, I'm chilling. I'm hype. I'm ready. Okay. I got home last night at like fucking goddamn like 8 p.m. or some shit. Like I'm chilling. I'm gonna talk about the airport story in a little bit. Okay. I just need some time to just get used to, you know. We can hear the music. I got you, bro. Thank you. I hate it. Bitches stuck their shit for one thing. Yo, Luna Nocta Arts, thanks for 5 gifted. And fuck, how many did you gift, bro? Yo, Danny with the 40. God damn. Yo, chat, can we get some hearts for Danny with the 40 gifted? 40 is crazy, bro. 40 is actually insane. You were trying to max out the fucking hype train before my stream started. Like, damn. 40 is crazy. And the odd girl, thanks for 5 gifted as well. Kaiser, thanks for the raid. Katie, thanks for 5 months. Welcome back, Quinn. Yo, I can't believe we're entering our 4th month of since my debut. That's crazy. It's been 4 months. We're entering the 5th. That's insane. That's insane. No, thanks for 3 months. Thank you. Thank you. Oh yeah, some people were like donating like during the fucking or the rival stream. I could not see any of my alerts. Did I even have alerts? I don't think I had alerts. Mira, thanks for the 4 months. Vija, thanks for the 4 months as well. Thank you. Leo, thanks for the 2. And Perry, thanks for the tip. Thank you. Chat, how y'all doing? I saw y'all missing me on Twitter and shit. Yeah. I'm on to you. Bro, my camera looks so much better today. I don't know what I did. I don't know what the fuck I did to fix it aside from adding another light, but I look less orange. And I literally didn't even remove the orange light like panels. I look so HD, bro. This is the camera y'all bought for me. Look, I can get really close. Wait, can y'all see my eye color now? I don't know. You tell me. I'm probably gonna fuck up the fucking lighting now, but whatever. It auto adjust. Yo, Brandon, thanks for the 60 months in a row and 74 total. God damn, you've been around for a minute. Congratulations on being alive. Our condolences for your traumatic experience at the airport. Bro, I feel like I can't ever travel and there's not an issue. Like, I'm so serious. Yo, after this trip, I've decided, like, I'm staying the fuck home. No, I'm staying the fuck home. I'm staying the fuck home. I'm staying the fuck home. I didn't even cancel my AX trip because of this. But like, I'm so glad I did. Because if I didn't, I would have had 1 day to sleep at home. And then I would have to fly out tomorrow at the fucking ass crack of dawn. Okay. Yo, what's up, Johnny? Oh yeah, I was venting to Johnny in like DMs. I was like, bro, I can't believe it. He's like, come, don't ever leave America again, bro. He's like, greatest country. Yo, Johnny is so patriotic for a British person. It's kind of funny. It's kind of funny. He is so patriotic for a British person. It's insane. Motherfucker, he's like, I'm American now. I'm never going back. Y'all have AC? It was so funny. Yo, Toki, thanks for the 20 gifted as well. What the fuck? Damn, y'all going crazy today, bro. It's been like, how long have I been gone? It's been like a week. It's been a week, right? I think a week. And Cool Mel, thanks for the 3 months. Welcome back for your trip. Hope the airport wasn't that bad and none of your flights were delayed. Yeah, I hope so too. Hope doesn't, you know, yield results in real life sometimes. I was taken back by your tweet about AA. As a platinum member, I was triggered. Bro, fuck American Airlines. No, dead ass. My sister's trying to fly somewhere on American today, actually, and her shit got fucked up too. I think, like, I was hearing some shit from some of the people while we were boarding the plane that, like, either people got laid off or quit or something, and that partially fucked it up. I don't know. I have platinum pro status, and you have platinum pro status in an airline that sucks. I'm never flying American again internationally. Not one, never. No. No, not happening. Not fucking happening. Not fucking happening. So whether we're at ass, it's just high here. Or do you mean like where I was in Europe? Yo, I'm not gonna lie, I was losing hope. Okay, I started looking at apartments. I was like, this is my new home. My new home, and they don't even have AC in the bitch. They don't even have AC in the bitch. I don't know why these tweets about me bitching about my flight were doing so well. Like, y'all just like to hear about my misery. Yo, when have I flown on a streaming break and came back and not had a terrible time at the airport? Like, never. What? Actually, when I went to Japan, it was okay. I think. I don't remember. I think Japan was good, but that's because I was with someone else. If I fly alone, it's always fucked up. When I'm with someone else, like, it's normally better. I have such bad luck that I require borrowing someone else's luck to make mine, like, okay. Like, that's crazy. That is crazy. Anyways, cool, Melon. Thanks for the 3 months. And yo, chat, thanks for the 10. Level 10 hype train. Thanks, Luna. Thank you, Odd Girl, Toki, and Danny for contributing to the hype train. I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys. Ooh, thank y'all. Oh my God, guys, you want to know what I got? Guys, oh shit. I'm one of those cool Twitch streamers with my own sign now that I can put in my background. They let me take it home. Yo, honestly, bringing this home was a nightmare, bitch. I had to carry this shit on the plane. Like, after all the delays, like, it was not fun. Okay, it was not a good time. It was not a good fucking time. Okay, it was horrendous, bro. Honestly, like, kind of wish I just left it there. But like, I committed to the bit. Okay, I committed to the bit. Yo, dope. Thanks so much for the 3 months. And big bad gangler. Thanks for the 5 gifted. Yo, I think these look cooler than the meet and greet signs too. I'm not gonna lie. It's like centered. It's bold. Wee woo, wee woo. Yo, one of my friends sold Connor's sign for $50 because he had 2. I don't know why he had 2. Connor had 2 signs for some reason. I don't know why. Sleepy sold that shit. Literally to some random at the con for like $50. Like, dead ass. Just like sold it. Just sold it. And I think Connor's gonna do it on his charity auction. And I was like, bro, you're like deflating the price. You're deflating the price. Isn't Connor super popular? I mean, Sleepy was the one that sold it. He didn't give a fuck. He wanted to do it for the meme of doing it, not because he needed the money. Your grippers are out. Why are you being weird about it? Huh? It's people like you that make it where I have to wear socks. Y'all pointing it out. You clipping it. Fucking weird ass motherfuckers. You need to grip a sense of reality, okay? Grip something else. Grip some purpose in life. That's not talking about my toes. You know? Angel Angel, the 5 months. And Boo, thanks so much for the 4 months as well. Thank you. Or Boone. My God, bro. Literally, like, I'm never flying American. I'm so serious. Like, I was so peeved. I don't think you understand the level of peeved I was. Like, out of 10, I was like peeved to the literal max. It was the worst. I literally had a therapy appointment today, and she was like, so, like, how did you express this anger? And I was like, I'm gonna be honest, like, I had a task. Okay? I needed the task to be done before I worried about being angry. Did they give you anything for compensation? No. 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 Tunnel season, thanks for 4 months. Thank you, thank you. Okay, I'm gonna do the trip stories, and then we'll get into the airport story. Okay, I'm gonna save the best or the worst for last. All right. Love the shirt. Looks just like all your others. Guys, I've been back for 18 minutes. I've been back for 18 minutes, guys. It's been 18 minutes. It's been 18 minutes. Could we not like pretend to be hee hee ha ha? You know what I'm saying? It's been 18 minutes, goddammit. Yo, can you put it in sub only mode, mods? Appreciate it. Oh, 1 month follows only mode? Okay, word. That works. Wait, actually don't do that. Just put in sub only. Or just ban them. I don't know. Yeah, just ban them. Leave it how it is now. You're good. Anyways, fuck you bots. Bitch ass motherfucker. Most of y'all been here for over a month though. Yo, let's like this for the 2 months, bro. Thank you. And Big Bad Gamer, thanks to the 5 gifted. Yo, Pablito, dude, thanks to the 10 as well. Holy shit, bro. Y'all been going crazy. Hype Train level 10 too. Oh, have I ever gotten that before? I actually don't think I have. Yo, thank you. Yo, Brendan, thank you for banning all these people. I appreciate it. Pablito, thanks for the 10 gifted. Thank you guys. Thank you, thank you. My voice is kind of shot. I ran out of my acid reflux med because I was there for 2 days extra. So because of that, my shit's fucked up. Lovely. Love Sightings to 4 months. Let's Light to the 2. Thank you. And Fuzzy Frog into the 3. And Kirian, speaking of which, Kirian, thank you for the 4 months. Okay. After this ad, I'm gonna do the trip stories. So I'm gonna yap for like a minute longer. How y'all been in my absence? What y'all been up to? What the fuck y'all been up to? I actually, speaking of ads, I talked to someone that worked for Twitch and I gave them suggestions on how to make the ads less invasive. And I was kind of like, I'm gonna be honest with you, the way the ads work.
Quinn. I thought I had bad luck when it came to my travel plans. After you, I'll complain less. Good to have you back.
Yeah. Yo, so I'll get to that later, actually. I'll get to that later. Someone on Twitter was like making fun of me, and then their plane got fucked up too, and they're like, damn, bro, I shouldn't have made fun of him. Yo, I'm just saying. I go, thanks to 500 bits. Okay. What was I saying? Oh, I talked to someone at Twitch. About the ads. And I was like, honestly, I think the most invasive thing are the pre-rolls. But I was like, people can disable those. You know, pre-roll ads on people's streams. Listen, you can disable those if you run like an ad every like 30 minutes. And that way new viewers won't get the pre-rolls when they try to tune in. And only returning viewers will. And I'm gonna be honest, I feel like if you get an ad, bitch, I'm kind of like, okay, you either sub or you get an ad. And I'm like, I gotta eat somehow. But alas, I kind of talked to them about that.
I mean, hello. I'm sorry to call you at this hour. Can I speak to Momi?
To Mommy? Ain't no to Mommy girl living here, so what?
Get your crackhead ass into some rehab. I ain't got time for this bullshit.
Mother.
Welcome back.
I love that
stupid.
alert. I love that
Glad
alert.
you made it in one
I love
piece.
that alert, bro.
Let's kill it today.
Yeah, and tomorrow's America Day. And I don't know if I'm gonna stream tomorrow because I might fucking I'm kind of mad my older sister's not here. I was gonna like hang out with her. You know? But whatever. I only want to hang out with her for one reason, and I'm not gonna say it on stream. But if you have a brain, just think a little bit. But yeah. Actually, that's very vague. You can't even like piece that together. I'm like only saying that because you would have to know who my sister was. Are you setting up a barbecue? I don't know what the fuck we're doing. All I know is my younger sister invited like fucking 6 friends over. And I was kind of like, okay, have fun. My friends are coming over in like a week. So Jay and Nick will be here in a week. Jay, Nick, and Jackson. Well, Jackson was in one of my videos. I'm gonna do some streams with Jay and Nick though. Okay. I might do like a Dr. Quinn with Jay in person. I think that'd be fucking funny. We did that shit on my graduation stream before I like took my hiatus. I had that shit recorded. That's just so funny. Yo, Stella, thanks for the 3 months. And yo, Peter, thanks for the donation, bro. I appreciate it. Brendan, thanks for the gifted. Thank you. Oh shit. I hate how Streamlabs does that where you click on it, like links you to the page. Dr. Quinn is long overdue. Bro, I'm just scared to do it. I don't want people to like actually trauma dump me. That's the problem. I'm a little bit scared of that. To be honest with you. Was Jackson smart? English. Yes, it was the same Jackson from the Smart in the 5th grader video. Yep. Non-existent girl Kiko, thanks for 3 months. No more 100k points for Dr. Quinn, SMH. Do it off stream? Bro, Dr. Quinn is like, that's an on-stream activity. Like, I wouldn't even put that on the main channel. If I wouldn't put it on the main channel, like, we not doing it off stream. You feel me? Well, I could. I feel like that's a live channel video, though. Because it's not, normally Dr. Quinn isn't like, it's not like peak content. It's like B tier, not A or S, you know? Boop, 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 boop. Do you have people check it before? Yeah, I did last. I used to not have people check it because low-key, I had like 15 people that wanted to join. It wasn't that bad. But now I'm kind of like, yeah, we probably should check it. We probably should. I wish you were in LA. Bro, I do too. I don't even think I would have been able to fucking make it. Because, yo, did you see my flight shit? I literally had like a 48-hour delay on my flight. And I had to book a hotel. And fucking American Airlines didn't do shit to help me. Fuck ass. I'm never flying that airline again. Fuck out of here, bro. Fuck out. And when I was in the business class, the flight attendant was like, did not believe that I could afford this ticket, which also kind of offended me too. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, I got a discount for the ticket, but she walked up to me like, "What do you do?" I was like, "What do you mean? What do I do?" She's like, "I know, you know, I normally don't see people this young in first class." I was like, "Oh, I do entertainment." She was like, "Oh, what type?" And then she started telling me her son like watched Twitch and shit, and like, I was like, "Oh shit." I got that shit in a lot too. Yeah, you kind of have like a baby face too. I was like, "What do you do?" No, the lady was like, "What do you do?" She was really nice about it though. But then the funniest part was, she was like, "Oh yeah, how old are you?" "My son's like 27. He's really into that." And I was like, "Oh, I'm 21." And she was like, "Sorry." She was like a Southern lady. "Sorry, I'm just not used to seeing people that young up here. It's kind of a shock. Well, good for you." So you do porn next time with a straight face? I debated doing that. I'm not gonna lie. I really was like, I could. But yeah, listen, I'll catch you another time in LA or something, bro. I'll catch you another time. I would not have been able to do AX. I've been having some health problems. Okay, that's also what made fucking getting home so much more irritating. I was having some health complications, so I had to call off the AX trip because I was a bitch. You know you sick when you can just text your doctor. Okay, listen. I was texting my doctor, and they were like, yeah, that's not normal. You should probably like, I don't know what's going on, but you should stay home just in case. I was like, damn, I should stay home. He was like, yeah, and I was like, okay, I don't really feel good anyways. Yeah, I would have been like pat like a sardine. I'll hope to see you at TwitchCon. Oh yeah, I'm going to TwitchCon NA for sure. I'll see you there. For sure. I'll be with the usual suspects like Daff and all of them. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, trip stories. So, what's up, Nick? AX is notorious for the conflu. Yeah, no, I also was kind of worried about that. Like, I didn't want to get sick on top of me fucking already feeling like shit. So I was like, I just won't go. I was just mad because or upset because I wanted to see my friends that lived in LA. Like I wanted to see like Daft, Kaide. I don't know if the other people want me saying their names. Some other people. There's like John. And then there's some people that don't stream in the group. Jorg. Well, Jorg wasn't gonna be there anyways. But yeah, you know. Anyways, so trip stories. The first day or me flying there was fine. I had no issues flying there. I flew Delta to Europe. I should have flown my ass the fuck back with Delta, okay? But I think actually no, flying there did have some issues. Okay. All right. So here was what I did. I wanted a first class / business class ticket from America to Europe so I didn't feel shitty in Europe. Because I have a lot of health issues. I'm 6 foot. I got arthritis. Okay, I have like EDS, like muscle problem. Like I have all this shit, right? And if I could not sleep on the plane there, I would have been 1, jet lagged, and 2, bitch, my legs would have been fucking crook. Like I would have been fucked up, like crooked. Like I would have felt like shit like the first 2 days of Europe. Why the fuck am I going to Europe to feel like shit? So I was like, I'll fly there business class, and you know, I'm in between financial like blessings right now, you know what I'm saying? Like I ain't making as much as I was in my prime, you know what I'm saying? I fell off, you know, I jumped off the rainbow, and you know, I'm currently struggling trying to find the pot of gold at the bottom, you feel me? But that's a crazy analogy. That was a good one though. I gotta give that to myself. And then I was like, on the way back, I'll fly economy or premium economy because like, who cares if I feel like shit at home? You know what I'm saying? Like who gives a fuck? Like, I don't care. I feel like shit at home all the time. So that was the plan. So on the way there, I originally had a layover in Atlanta because I did not want to fly from where I live first class all the way to Europe because it was twice as expensive. So I was like, I could tank like a 3, 4 hour. I don't even know how long the flight was. Like it was like anywhere from like 2 to 4 hour flight to Atlanta. Like that's fine. The Atlanta airport is so dog shit. Anyone that lives in Atlanta, I just feel bad for you. Okay, first of all, y'all can't even eat at restaurants, all right? Motherfucker, like they close fucking Monday through Wednesday, okay? Like they fucking close at like 4 p.m. and then reopen at like 8 p.m. Motherfucker, like y'all can't eat. Okay, but on top of that, your airport is ass too. Your airport is ass. I've never been to a more crowded airport, a more less organized airport. For like, it was just spread out for no reason. There was people fucking everywhere. Like I couldn't even move. And on top of that, they wouldn't fucking let me transfer my bags. So I had to leave through like uncheck my bags, pick them up, go back, ride a fucking train, okay, around the airport, show up again, recheck my shit, okay, and leave. Also, I've never seen a TSA pre-line. So normally in airports, they have like a regular line and a TSA pre, and they're like next to each other, okay, and it just sections it off. The TSA pre-line is a little bit shorter and it's tinier. This whole side of the airport had a TSA pre-line because there's that many motherfuckers in this damn airport, okay? There's that many motherfuckers in that they needed a whole separate section. Yo, I felt like I was in general admission on like a busy day in any other airport. I'm so serious. The TSA pre-line was fucking long as shit. And on top of that, the general line was 3 times as long. If you were in general in Atlanta, you would be waiting in security for like 2 hours minimum. TSA pre, I waited there for like 30, I think, or like 40, which is a long time for TSA pre. Normally TSA pre is like 15, 20 minutes, like max. Okay, you're home, you're through that shit pretty quickly. Okay. On top of that, I had a business class, first class ticket. So I was gonna stay and chill in the little airport lounge for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Might as well maximize my spending, okay? And go to this free airport lounge and get some free airport lounge food. They had cold sandwiches. The airport lounge was out of every beverage except Coke Zero, Sprite, lemon, and I thought Sprite was already lemon, so like what the fuck is Sprite lemon for? And then alcohol. I was like, how are you out of soda but not alcohol? Like, bitch, what the fuck? I feel like that makes no fucking sense. But okay, the full service bar didn't even have soda. I was like, what? The only thing in that bitch that was edible was like the cookies. So I had 2 of them, okay? And then I was like, well, I'm about to get on a flight. I forget first class, they give you food, okay? But I'm gonna be honest. My taste buds are too, like, my taste buds are in a tax bracket below the first class, your average first class ticket purchaser, okay? Like, I'm not in the highest tax bracket. These motherfuckers are. So my taste buds, therefore, I'm used to like, medium class or middle class to poor people food. Okay, listen, I would rather fuck up some food at like fucking Chili's, you know, I don't fucking know, like McDonald's, Burger King, like any other fast food establishment than whatever the fuck they had in that first class lounge. Okay, you think I want to eat like a cold sandwich and like all this like fancy weird no. Okay, just give me some fried chicken. All right, so I decided to go, I don't know if it was McDonald's, I don't fucking remember. Okay, but every place, I roll up to this place, bro. I roll up to this fast food place. Okay. The line is long as shit. And I'm like, okay, there are 8 to 9 to maybe 10 people working at this McDonald's in the airport. Okay. Tell me why the only employee in that entire establishment, keep in mind, every other line in the Atlanta airport for food was 3 times as long. So like, and I had like 30 minutes before I had to board. So I was like, this is the shortest line. I'm gonna go in this one. Tell me why this poor lady with a red braid sew-in hair was literally one woman showing this entire establishment. Okay, we had people in the back that were like maybe flipping a burger or 2, maybe. Okay, we had some people in the back that were just laughing, lounging around, doing random fuck even knows what the fuck they were doing. Okay, and then we pull up, this lady's like, yes, can I take your order? Da, 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 da. She's going back there, she's doing all this stuff, and then there's a drink lady that's sitting there like taking cups. Like, there's a screen, okay, so that the drink lady can know what drinks to fill up based on how they ring them up, right? On the cash register. That's how the system works. She wasn't even looking at that. She was asking you when you walked up after placing your order what you wanted to drink. And then no matter what size you said, she gave you a large, okay? Like, you could have just lied. I didn't have to pay for a drink. I should have just fucking lied. I didn't even know this is how it was working, okay? On top of that, I don't even think this girl understood what the fuck. I don't even think she spoke English, okay? Which, fine, you don't speak English, that's fine. Why are you at the front talking to people? Why don't they have anyone else in the back that speaks fluent English that I'm hearing them speak in the fucking front? And then have the lady in the front in the fucking back. Like, that way that you can make it more efficient, okay? Who the fuck, wait, what? And so she, like, I had to repeat what I wanted like 4 times. I don't really think she understood it. And then she's like, okay. And then I was like, yeah. This person next to me is like, oh yeah, can I have ice? And she just looks at them. This is so funny. She goes, with the drink. No ice. Fills up the drink with no ice. Like, she just said no ice and turned the fuck around. She said no ice, turn around. Okay, the lady at the front in the front with the red sewing wig was like, y'all gonna get me cussed out. Hurry the fuck up. What are y'all doing? I hear a lot of laughing back there and not a lot of working. I hear a lot of laughing and not a lot of working. Y'all gonna get me cussed out by these people in the front. The line was long as shit. This lady in the front was so efficient at taking orders that she could take your order and ring it up and remember it before the person in front of you finished paying for the order that they just got rang up for. Like, that's how efficient this bitch was, okay? Keep in mind, she's probably making like minimum wage, and everyone else in the back probably making the same as her. She might have maybe been a manager, but I feel like she was doing fucking everything. And on top of that, she was not rude at all to any of the customers. She's like, what do you want? Yes, okay, She was just very short because she was like trying to get through the line, but she was not rude. Someone like came back with a messed up order and she's like, oh yeah, we'll just get you a new one. Like, she was doing it. I feel bad. Honestly, she deserves a better job somewhere, okay, where her skill is appreciated, because she was fucking working. She was overqualified. She was the only person in that bitch doing anything, okay? I'm serious. We had people maybe stocking the chicken nuggets, maybe filling out some orders, okay? There was, I swear, 8 people in the back. I saw 2 of them making food, the rest of them chatting shit. The lady that filled up the drinks that said no ice literally just disappeared, okay, and then got ice. And I was like, bitch, you couldn't have like done that when the person asked you for ice, and then finally came back with a bucket of ice, and then couldn't figure out how to fill the ice machine. So then this other lady in the back on her phone, she went to go talk to her, and that lady didn't want to help her. So then the lady with the red sew-in had to go fill the ice machine too. And then she filled up someone's order. I was like, what the fuck are these other people getting paid for? Like, actually, what, like, why are they here? If anything, they're slowing her down. Okay, they're just slowing her down. Like, you should not even have, you don't even deserve a job. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. If you're having one person in your entire establishment do 80% of the work and making the same amount as you with your bum ass, you should be fired. Fuck you, I don't care. Say, oh, he wants people to be in. No, I never said that. I said if you're getting paid for something, you should fucking do it. Don't just sit there picking your ass. I swear, these people had their head so far up their ass, they couldn't even see the light at the end of the tunnel. Okay, like, goddamn, this poor lady. Okay, and I want to harp again. She was so nice to the customers. That's a skill. Okay, being under that much stress and then still being nice to everyone. I was like, damn, I kind of commend you. Dog, I've never had to endure more than 10 minutes in TSA pre. That's what I'm saying, bro. Non-existent thanks to the 3 months. Know me thanks to the 4 months. So she was doing everything. Felt bad for her. Okay. This is funny. So finally after this, I get on the plane, right? I get on the plane. The plane boards, it's fine. It's Delta. There's no issues, okay? My beef is with American. Delta, we chilling. We're cool. We're buddies. We're homies, okay? I dap you up. I get on this plane. Now, I've only flown first class prior to this one time, and it was to Japan. And that was because my flight was getting comped by someone else, and I only had to pay the additional cost of first class. So it was like I was just buying an economy ticket, okay? Which I could afford. Now, I go into this first class area. I am the only person in the first class section of this plane that is not wrinkling in various locations, okay? Alone. Everyone that wasn't wrinkling somewhere was with someone that was wrinkling. So quite literally, I was the only like young person that wasn't with their parents or something. So I sit down, right? I walk up, okay? There's a lady sitting right here. I come sit down in my seat, okay? Just pretend this is my fast food bag, okay? My McDonald's bag. I come sit down with my bag in my lap. This lady sitting in the seat next to me, right? Keep in mind, there's gonna be a divider between us that we can put up later. She literally looks at me like this. She goes, and then looks away and pulls out her phone. Like, I got poor shamed by her eyeballs. I was called a disgrace by her look. This bitch looked me up and down and said, how the fuck did this vermin rat get in here? How did this financially fucked individual finesse his way into first fucking class on this flight? She said, keep in mind, To add insult to injury, they serve you food in first class, and I brought that's food in my lap onto the plane. Like, I deserved it, honestly. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like she called me poor. She said I was dressed improperly. Like, I showed up in a fucking like bum ass hoodie, sweatpants, looking like fucked up, and I just pulled out my fucking like chicken sandwich and just started eating that shit in front of her. I was just like, I looked over her and she was like this on her phone, like, and I was just like, I did not give a fuck. Okay, I did not give a fuck. I felt ashamed for like 2 seconds, and then I thought to myself, I paid for this seat just like you, motherfucker. I don't give a fuck. And I ate my fucking chicken sandwich. Okay, we need more people. We need people with lower class palates in high class establishments sometimes. Okay, we need to show these rich individuals that sometimes, okay, your nice fancy expensive food, your Michelin star is not that good anyways. Okay, I would rather have some mid food. I'd rather have a Chili's chicken sandwich than eat at any 3-star establishment, 2-star establishment, 1-star establishment where they have like a menu item I don't even comprehend. Okay, I read some of the items on these menus and it looks like a fucking ingredients list of chemicals. Okay, like fuck, it's like if I looked at the ingredients of a fucking soda can. Okay, bitch, like I swear to God, y'all serving me like aspartame, like in a solidified form. Like, fuck you mean I'm supposed to who eats like this? And I feel like if you understand everything on a menu in a Michelin star restaurant, like, you grew up rich. There's no way. Like, you grew up rich or you've been rich for a very long time. Because every time I've ever been to a fancy restaurant, I don't understand like 80% of what's happening on the menu. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. Like, I'd be looking shit up on my phone, like, what the fuck is a bolognese? What the fuck is a tartare? Like, I'd just be looking shit up because I don't know what the fuck any of that means. How am I supposed to know? Okay. Listen, I didn't grow up poor by any means, but I didn't grow up fucking like, you know, swimming in dollar bills and shit. Like, what? You don't know what bolognese is? I still don't even know what that shit is. Okay. I be honest with you. Okay. So, no, lady in first class, okay? Also, the food they serve you in first class on airplanes is not really that good anyways. Stop trying to pretend like you're above me, okay? I know in her head, she probably is jealous that I'm eating some bomb-ass fried chicken because you gonna get some weird, cold vegetable stew on this airplane, okay? And you feel like you got your money's worth and you shaming me for eating a fucking chicken sandwich. I'm sorry. I know you like pushing 80, so this chicken sandwich might fucking, you know, might up your cholesterol and give you a heart attack on sight. But don't look at me like I have something wrong with me for enjoying some food that is economically efficient for my current budget, bitch. Okay? Like, damn. Anyways, for a sign of goodwill, so this lady judged me a little bit less. I asked her if she needed help putting her bag up, because that shit looked heavy and this bitch looked decrepit. And as a fellow, you know, my body is like pushing 50, okay? I got arthritis, I got all these problems. But her body, bitch, it was pushing like 70, okay? So I was like, I got you. And then she was a little bit nicer to me after that, okay? Just a little bit. But I could tell that she was irritated that I was sat next to her. And I literally said nothing to her. Like, I was quiet, I kept to myself. Regardless, I slept on the way there. I had one of those seats where it can go like flat, okay? Like on some PewDiePie. Can your chair do this? You know what I'm saying? I was literally on that bitch like this. I was like, I was asleep, okay? I was asleep. And then I woke up towards the end because I did not care for the food they had on this plane. Like, it did not sound good. But you wanna know what I did want? That fucking ice cream sundae. So I said, hey, just keep my food. When I wake up, I'll ask for it. She was like, okay, sir. I wake up, I'm like, yo, y'all come out dessert? They're like, yeah, we got you. That's all I ate. I didn't eat shit else. I did that and I had like a Coke or something, okay? So, yeah. Did your stomach not betray you? I never got diarrhea on the plane. No, I didn't have diarrhea on the whole trip. I don't think I've had diarrhea yet since the sauces. And I damn sure should have. I don't know. My intestines been loving me recently. Or in like, you know, 3 to 5 business days, I'm gonna be on the toilet for 4 hours. I don't really know. So that was like my flight there, okay? But I just like, I never felt poorer in my life. And when I went to Japan, okay, I got the same vibes, but it's like, it was more subtle, okay? They looked at me and they tried to hide it a little bit, all right? I think me being with my parents kind of spared me some of the judgment. But no, I was by myself. This lady was like, how did this motherfucker, like, what the fuck? So, regardless, I get there, I arrive in Barcelona, Spain, okay? And I am early, okay? All my Sleepy and Rain, so I was staying with Sleepy, 5 Up, and Rain. Sleepy and Rain got in at like 6 p.m. or some shit. Okay, I got in at like fucking 9, and I literally landed in Spain at 9 in the fucking morning. 5 Up didn't get there until 1. We couldn't check into the Airbnb until 4. So I pretty much, the Barcelona airport had like a nice outdoor cafe thing on the roof that I saw. So I was like, oh, okay, I'll just go there after I land. So I leave. I realize it's in one of the gates past a security checkpoint. When you got off the plane and got your bags, you couldn't go back there and re-enter. So I literally asked and I was like, hey, can I go through security again without a boarding pass and just go through so I can wait at the cafe inside the airport? And they were like, no. Like, I just landed here. Clearly, I had a reason to be here. I'm waiting for my friend. They wouldn't even fucking let me go back through security. I was gonna go all the way back through security just to sit in this cafe, and they said no. So thankfully, I found somewhere else that was nearby, and I just pulled out my computer and I was just editing. I literally just edited, like, I started editing the wing challenge video. So I did that. I did the wing challenge video. And then I waited, and then 5 Up got there, and then we went to some like restaurant in like Barcelona. Now, guys, not to sound ungrateful, okay? Not to sound like a bitch. I was talking about how my palate is poor, okay? I think y'all motherfuckers in Spain, like, y'all's palate is too rich for me, okay? I show up, okay, I don't know if y'all ain't ever been to Spain, okay, but there's this very big thing there where they call all their food tapas, okay? And it's like these little shareable plates. For those of you that ever been to a fancy restaurant, you know when you go somewhere and you get charged $50 for an item and it's like really tiny, and then they say it's shareable for the table, and then you're supposed to order a bunch of them? That's what the fuck tapas are, okay? So literally in Spain, that was like 50% of the cuisine. So I was paying like 50 euros for a charcuterie board that I could have made at home for like $4.99. So like I was a little bit peeved off, okay? I never felt full, okay? It was like crackers and like you know, cold meats. Like that's just not my style, okay? It's like it was pretty much like a gourmet Lunchable, bitch. Like a gourmet crackers and cheese. I don't eat that shit, okay? I need some hot carne, okay? I need some hot meat. Pause. I need some warm. I need some sustenance that has protein. I need some sustenance that has protein and not small quantities of protein. Okay. So that was my issue in Spain. It was either seafood, which I don't like, or it was these small shareable ass plates. Like, what I look like paying $50 for a charcuterie board? Not even a big one, like one that's this big. Fuck. So, I needed some hot meats, okay? All right? I'm just saying. I'm just super saying, okay? It was, Pride Month was still going on when I was there. So, I mean, I needed some hot meats, okay? You know, no homo. And after that, I was like, I don't know. That was my main issue. And then, 5 Up wanted a nice Airbnb. And I said, okay, if y'all want that, cool. I can't afford this, so y'all gonna have to comp my. I was very honest. I was like, I cannot afford this. But if y'all want to do it and y'all want to comp my share of the shit, sure. Tell me why this expensive Airbnb. Listen, I don't know how you guys exist in Europe. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. In places like, you know, the Netherlands, you know, or like the more like colder like countries, I get it. Y'all don't have AC. You don't need it most of the time. How the fuck you exist in Spain and you don't have AC? It was pushing 30 degrees plus Celsius a day. That's like 90 degrees plus Fahrenheit a day, okay? During the day in Spain. You don't have air conditioning? I want y'all to know. I have dysautonomia. What does that mean, Quinn? It means your body's automatic regulatory systems do not work properly, meaning I get hot really easily, I get cold really easily, and it is hard for my body to adjust to temperature changes and self-regulate. Hence why I have a hoodie on my bed. Because randomly I get cold as fuck throughout the day. I'll put on the hoodie, I'll take it off. I always have a pair of sweatpants. It's behind my bed because I don't want to look ratchet. But because I get cold and hot, I always am like switching my clothes to accommodate. Okay, I'll turn on off my fan. Like I never can get situated. So without AC, I was just hot as fuck the entire trip. Like I was literally burning up. I think part of the reason why I started to feel so shitty is because of that. And on top of that, at night, I had to open the windows so that I could fucking like, because at night it was like 68 degrees Fahrenheit and it was like, I think that's like 20 Celsius. So it was colder. So I had to like open the fucking windows so that I could get some fresh air in that bitch so I wasn't burning up from the daytime, right? But the problem is, because I slept with the windows open, I was getting bitten by bugs. I don't know if y'all know how bugs work. They feed off of like your CO2 emissions from your pores or some shit. I have very sweet, supple CO2 emissions from my pores. My whole life, I've gotten eaten alive by mosquitoes. Okay, all sorts of bugs all the time. I wake up my first day in Spain and this cheek is just like swollen like this and red. And then I have like a bunch of bites down my arm. So I'm hot as fuck. I woke up in a puddle of sweat, mind you. And now I'm bitten by bugs everywhere. And I have dysautonomia and it's hot as fuck. It was a struggle. I don't know how y'all exist without AC, but goddamn, I literally will never go to Europe without getting a hotel. I don't care. Okay, I don't care. If y'all say you got AC at the house, this shit said it had AC. Bitch, it was a wall unit that like can maybe supply a dorm room with enough air conditioning. This house was massive. Okay, how you gonna have a room this big and have a little tiny wall unit? And I don't even mean like a wall unit like a window one or a big one. It was like, bitch, it looked like a Dyson air fan. Okay, that's how tiny that shit was. I was like, what the fuck? I think a Dyson air fan would have been better. And that shit was from like, I swear to God, the 80s. Okay, so the AC did not do shit. Okay, so I was hot as fuck. All right, I'm not gonna lie. Call me ungrateful, bitch. I'm disabled. Okay, I need some AC. All right. So that was my main gripe with where we were staying in Spain. Otherwise, it was pretty fun. We did some cool shit, but like, bro, oh my God. Also, yo, if I did not know Spanish, we would have been fucked. Guys, listen, I barely know Spanish. I mean, barely. Okay. Shout out to my mom being fluent, but I barely picked any of that shit up. Also, Spanish that my mom knows and we speak in America is from South America and Mexico. Spanish in Spain is mad different. They be pulling out words like vosotros and shit. Like the ordering of some of the sentence structures are different. They have like different lingo for shit. So it's like if you took someone from the UK, okay, and brought them to the Bronx and expected them to understand what the fuck people were saying. You're just not. All right. Motherfuckers that grew up in like richer areas of New York probably would be confused if they went to the Bronx anyways. But imagine some motherfucker from like England, okay? Like that shit makes no fucking sense, all right? And everyone was like, "Oh, it's Europe. They'll know English." Tell me why I would talk to people and be like, "Hablas inglés?" And they'd be like, "Sí," which means that means do you speak English? And they would say yes. And then you want to know what would happen? They would proceed to speak to me in Spanish afterward. Like, did I not speak Spanish properly where you didn't understand the fucking question? Like, how you gonna say yes? Do you speak English? Yes, and then speak in Spanish. Like, what? What the fuck? What? Why did you even say yes? You lied to me. You literally lied to me. That or they just didn't fucking care. I don't know. In the city, it was fine. I didn't have any issues because most people knew like enough English. But in the area we were, which was 20 minutes out, they did not give a fuck. Okay, they did not know shit. Okay, and so I was like, and then every time anyone in our group, Rain, Sleepy, 5UP needed to do anything, and the motherfuckers did not understand them, they would all do this. They would look at me like I was their savior in Christ. Bitch, I don't even know what's happening. Okay, so they wanted me to translate when I understand like maybe 10% of what's coming out of these motherfuckers' mouths. Okay. And so I gotta somehow translate, reorganize the sentence structure, okay? And meanwhile, I don't even know how to speak Spanish like fluently in fucking like Mexico, bitch, okay? I don't know how to speak Spanish in America properly. And you expect me to understand how to do this in Spain? So we would like order Ubers to the city because we had something to do. I ordered a Uber XL. Sleepy ordered a Uber Black. 5UP ordered an Uber X. The wait times on all of them were like 40 plus minutes. Some of them even would text you and be like, yo, just cancel, bro. The Uber driver texted us and told us to cancel after accepting the ride because it was too far out of the way. We were 20 minutes out of the city with no traffic. So I literally, okay, I put on my problem solving brain, my thinking cap, whatever the fuck you want to call it, okay? And I started cooking. You want to know what the fuck I did? I went online and I found the nearest cab locations. So they have like a central cab line you can call to get a cab, but I said, fuck that. I'm going to call the closest one to us. And I busted out the limited fucking Spanish I knew, okay? And ordered a cab fully in Spanish to come to our fucking house. And on top of that, bitch, how do they not? Yo, I literally said 33, which means 33, okay? Because that was a house number, I think, or something. Tell me why the dude, or maybe it was 36. Tell me why I said this to the man when he asked me for the house number in Spanish, and he was like, "K? You don't understand your own language now, bitch?" Like, fuck. So I said 36. He was like, "K?" And I was like, "Oh my god, house number." I was really grasping at straws. I was like, how do I communicate this? I almost started busting out the Morse code, started like, you know, I almost said like count the beeps and then just beeped a few times with my mouth. Because I know how to say count the beeps, but I don't know how to say apparently 36. And I Googled it and I was saying 36 right. So I was like, what the fuck? What are you not understanding, sir? So I improvised. And I just said 36. I said, tres, sies. And he was like, oh, okay. In what universe do you not understand the correct way to say something, but I say it incorrectly and you get it? Huh? That's like someone saying 36 to you fluently in your language and you say, what? And then in response, they say 3, 6. And you go, oh, okay, 36. I don't know if when they say house numbers, they just say the single digits or something in Spain. But like, I was baffled at how like stupid this interaction was. Okay. Like I was actually flabbergasted at the lack of comprehension. I spoke the number to you in your fluent language properly and you didn't understand. But I said it in broken ass Spanish and you fully comprehended what I... And it's not like I wasn't correct. I Googled that shit afterward, okay? So I ordered us a cab. Now, this is the kicker. We had to go, we wanted to go on this boat tour because I wanted to fucking do some shit, like, and see some sights, okay? Sleepy and Rain were kind of, because they have been in, like, Japan, okay? 5UP was, like, ready to do shit. So I was like, we should fucking do this boat tour. So we get the boat tour. So we're gonna be late to this boat tour because so thankfully I got a cab. Tell me why. The cab said it'd be here in 15 minutes. 30 minutes past, it's not here. By this point, the Uber we didn't cancel is here at the house. And in my mind, I'm like, well, fuck. The cab might just not show up, you know? Because, like, there was no guarantee the cab was going to show up. I just called them on a whim and said, yo, pull up here. And they said, okay. The Uber, we had it on the app. So the Uber got here by the time the cab should have been here 15 minutes prior. So we were going to be 15 minutes late to the boat tour. Tell me why when we're about to get in this Uber. This cab pulls up. And it's like, oh, hola, senor. And then motherfucker calls me too. And I pick up the phone. And I was like, oh, I'll just like pretend like I didn't get the, you know, the call. My phone starts ringing in front of him. Because I was like, I'm just going to get in the Uber and pretend like the cab isn't for me, you know? And then tell me why my phone ringer is never fucking on. Okay. It's never fucking on, right? It's never fucking on. Okay, they were 30 minutes late. So I was like, bitch, if you're 30 minutes late, I don't think I should be obligated to get in this fucking taxi, okay? Keep in mind, the taxi station was 5 minutes away, okay? I looked at it on the maps. So I was just gonna get in this Uber quietly and just pretend like I didn't know what the fuck was happening. My phone ringer was on. He calls me in his car with his window down, and my phone just starts ringing immediately. Like, I didn't pay the cab at that point. I had paid the Uber, okay? So I was like, fuck. Now I gotta get in this fucking cab that was 30 minutes late anyways, okay? Instead of the Uber that I already paid for. You can't cancel an Uber if it's already here. They're gonna make you pay for it. I have not paid a dime to this cab because, bitch, you were 30 minutes late, okay? 30 minutes late to pick someone up is a while. Especially when, like, I literally said, hey, the Ubers are taking too long. Can you pick us up now? And he was like, yes, I can be there within 15 minutes. So you knew we were in a rush at that. So then I proceeded to get in this cab that I called. Because at this point, I feel responsible for it. Okay. Now, Sleepy and Rain wanted to go together. 5UP ordered the Uber. So it's like, we had this weird moment where, like, we didn't know which car we were getting in. Okay. But I was like, I have to get in the cab. Okay. 5UP had to get in the Uber. Sleepy and Rain were like, so they got in with me. Because 5UP was already up the road. And poor 5UP rode to this seaside location alone for like 20 minutes, just silently in this Uber. We jacked his ass. We like do a fucking Rose did in the Titanic and just peeled his cold dead fingers off the plank of wood and just let that motherfucker sink. Okay. And on top of that, this fucking taxi, this cab driver, yo, I guess cabs know what they're doing in other countries, because in America they incompetent. Okay, you rely on Uber more. But this cab literally in Spanish to me was like, hey, yo, the traffic's taking too long. We're gonna cut off the highway and like cut off like 15 minutes on the trip. Okay, so our cab driver was weaving through traffic, got us on the round route, because I told him, hey, we're gonna be late because you were late, so like, can you try to avoid traffic? I said this to him. And he was like, yeah, I got you, bro. So keep in mind, I'm saying all this in broken Spanish to him. I just don't want to, I don't want to like think about trying to say this in Spanish right now. So I'm saying it to you in English. But this interaction was solely in Spanish, okay? Sleep and Rain were looking at me like, what did he say? I was like, oh, he said he's just going to pull off the highway, you know, make it like quicker. And they were like, oh, okay. Like without me, they would have been hopeless. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I never thought my very limited Espanol would be useful. Okay, because I know nothing. Like, no, I don't think you understand how bad and how limited my Spanish was. Like, when he would speak to me, I would pick out like maybe 30% of what he said, and using context clues would formulate what I thought he said. Okay, so I understand like this much when this much was said, and from this much and thinking really hard about what he potentially could have been trying to communicate, I would then guess. Okay, and my guessing was pretty good. So I was like, damn, I'm really pulling through right now. You know, I was kind of proud of myself. Okay, because listen, I knew nothing. I was more proud of myself for having the context clues to formulate what the fuck I thought he was doing. Okay, so that's what I had to do. Okay, it was not an easy task, mind you. So I do that. Okay, so we get to the seaside location mad early. Keep in mind, I don't know what it was within Spain, but the service in the city would just cut out randomly, like no service. Thank God Rain would have service normally, but like me, Sleepy, and 5 Up would just completely lose service randomly. So we get to this location and we're waiting, and then we get on the boat. The boat was fine. Originally, we were told it was a private boat tour, and then we got on the boat and there were like other people we didn't know on the boat. And I was like, bitch, how is this private if there's like 8 other motherfuckers that we didn't book the reservation with that I don't know on this boat? Like, I felt a little bit shamed. I'm not gonna lie. It wasn't super expensive, but I was like, you need to take private out of this. Okay, you should just say boat tour. Like, it wasn't like a big super boat. It was like a tinier sailboat, but like, it's not private if there's other people that, you know what I'm saying? So it wasn't a private boat tour. And at first we showed up and we all looked at each other like, this ain't private, is it? And we all, I could tell everyone was equally as irritated about this fact, but none of us wanted to say anything. So we all just got on the boat anyways. Okay. Keep in mind, I forgot a key detail. That morning we ordered empanadas. Okay. Bitch, I don't even think empanadas are from Spain. Okay. I think they stole them shits. Okay. From the other Spanish on the other side of the world, but they had them there. And I had beef ones. And we got food poisoning. And the food poisoning started to hit when we got on this fucking boat. And some motherfuckers also get seasick on boats. And I won't lie, this boat ride was pretty bumpy at the start. So, 5 Up starts throwing up over the side of the boat, just hacking over the side of the boat. And I was like, oh shit, this is not looking up for us. He's throwing up. I felt bad. Listen, I'm gonna be honest, I got food poisoning too, but I was tanking that shit. Okay, I did not vomit at all. I felt queasy. I didn't feel good. And you wanna know why I think I tanked that shit? Because I am so used to feeling like shit that like this was just an incremental increase in the shittiness and not the start of it. Okay, like I feel nauseous 24/7. So I was like, I'm just more nauseous than usual. Whatever. Okay, I was able to tank it and not throw up. Rain and Sleepy didn't eat the empanada or the beef empanadas, so they were fine. I was not feeling good, but like I was able to not throw up. So he starts hacking on the front of this boat. Eventually, after he's done hacking, we finally get to the peaceful area where I took the picture. Now, I took this picture. I posted it a day after we left, and we were already on the way to Netherlands for TwitchCon, because just for security reasons. Tell me why in the reply to this fucking tweet. No, this was crazy. Okay, I literally joked about this with Sleepy. I was like, yeah, bro, I'm gonna post this a day later so that the fucking like the schizo chronically online individuals don't like geotag my shit. Tell me why, bitch. Look at this. Dude, I can't even make this shit the fuck up. Tell me why I look on Twitter that day when I post this, and this is what the fuck I see. I posted the photo. Someone said, "In what part are you? What part are you?" And this person fucking rolls up with the geolocation exactly where the photo was and says they're in Barcelona, left of the Rambla del Mar and near Monumenta a Colón. Bitch, what? Why? Are you insane? You just fucking geotagged my shit for this random person on Twitter. Like, first of all, don't ever do this, okay? This is just not cool. Okay, thank God I was outside on a boat like 20 minutes away from where we were staying. But like, this person was asking an innocent question. They were just like, oh, what part of Spain are you in? You know, because I didn't say Barcelona on here. Okay, so they were just curious. This motherfucker's like, nah, bitch, I got you. I play GeoGuessr. I'm rainbowed in this bitch. Fuck is you talking about? And pulls up with the exact location from the exact angle the photo was taken. And mind you, like literally that tower is there. Like What? You literally, oh my God. And I showed, and this random person who doesn't even follow me, okay, replied with this motherfucker Geo rainbow today. Like, this is a random bystander. This person has no reason to know who I am. But even they were like, this is insane. Even this random individual who doesn't care about me, doesn't care about my content, doesn't know fucking anything about me, was like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, what? So, this is the lesson I learned, that I'm never posting anything that could give my location on social media until a day later. And I normally do that just to be safe anyways. But like, I was memeing. I was like, yeah, someone's probably gonna like, schizo, like, 4chan, like pinpoint my actual location. And then the next day, as I'm boarding the plane, okay, Sleepy or 5UP pulled this out and they just show it to me. And I literally was like, I was joking. I was joking. And it actually happened. What the like, that was terrifying. I was like, okay, you know what? Lesson learned, never fucking doing that again. Never fucking doing that again. Never fucking doing that again. That is insane. That is actually insane, bro. That is insane. Like, no, like that was like, and then my ass, I was being petty on Twitter. Okay, I was being petty, but I thought it was funny. I said, when I got to TwitchCon, I quote tweeted this, and I said, I'm at TwitchCon too. Say hi if you see me. I was petty as fuck. I said, yeah, you gonna do some weird shit? Fine, bitch. I'll give you my next location. I'm at TwitchCon. Say hi if you see me. Because like, I'm okay with y'all coming up to me at TwitchCon, because I'm going there to like, see some of you guys or just interact with the community. But like, I just thought this was fucking hilarious. Okay, like, who thinks to do this? No, like, I still am like baffled that this even happened. Like, they literally just geotagged me like it was the most casual shit ever. Like, there was no harm, no foul, like nothing that was not weird behavior at all. What the fuck do you mean? What the fuck do you mean? That is Jesus Christ. Jesus Cristo. I'm so glad I posted that a day later. Yo, not existent thanks for 3 months. ST Curl thanks for 3 months as well. Nomi thanks for 4. Yee Stone thanks for the tier 1, bro. Matthew Rose thanks for 4 months. 4 months. Welcome back. Thank you. Ty BNG thanks for 4 months. And Aurora Ambrose, thank you for the 4 months. Thank you. All right. Yeah, and they did this on a public platform. Like, that's the crazy part. Like, you doxed me for all of Twitter. Like, what? Anyways. They don't even follow me either? Bitch. So this random person that doxed me on Twitter doesn't even know where I am? Nah, you wanna know who that is? That's gotta be like some like fucking like, that's gotta be some like Reddit forum dweller, some 4chan that just fucking hates my guts and is trying to scare me or some shit. Gotta be. Cause that, yo, I sometimes will see people hating on like me or my old friends, and I'll look through their following list and I'll be like, I guarantee you they're only following fucking Hololive girls and they don't follow anyone else. And I'm always right. You can just tell. Okay, the like VTuber tribalists who just hate on the other companies or whatever. I was like, I guarantee they only follow Hololive girls. Boom, clocked it. So, whatever. That's what happened with that. Motherfuckers on Twitter were doxing me, weird ass shit, and yeah. Fucking sick individuals. So then I landed in Rotterdam, or Amsterdam, which was like a 2-hour flight. It wasn't bad. And so Rotterdam, TwitchCon was fun. TwitchCon, the first day I got there, what the fuck did I do? Oh, we get there. Okay. Now keep in mind, this hotel, there was a separate hotel that Twitch booked out for streamers. And you would have to be, it was like invite only, and you would have to be like invited to stay at this hotel. And I don't know if it was cheaper rates, but this hotel was attached to like people on their badges. They had like this special, so the way this works is you have to be like appointed by your Twitch partner manager to join this like VIP club to get access to a nice VIP lounge, and you get chauffeured around to and from TwitchCon in your hotel in these vans from the back, so that like, viewers and fans would walk up to you. And just so you could transport safely. That would be for free. They would have like a 24-hour snack and like lounge area in the hotel. Very fancy. Now you might be wondering, how did I get into this? I scam, bitch. Okay, I listen. I don't even have a partner manager. I'm not big enough for that shit. I ain't got no partner manager. Okay, but you wanna know who has partner managers? All of my friends. So I scammed. I got into this shit. Shout out to my homies. Shout out to mi amigos. Okay, you know, my vatos. Y'all pulled through. Okay, shout out to my vatos. Y'all pulled through. So we got in because I know cool people. Type shit. So, but we get into this hotel and we ordered 5UP got it. So I was staying with 5UP, okay? And then like Sleepy and like Rain got their own hotels or whatever because they couldn't get into the Twitch one for whatever reason. And so I was staying with 5UP and we were splitting the room. We ordered a room with a double bed. He specifically did this so that like there's 2 beds in the room. We show up, we walk in the room. Tell me why there's just one full-size bed in the middle of the room. Not a queen, not a king, a full. If you don't know the size of a full, it's like a twin bed, but like a little bit bigger. Okay? Like that's not even enough for 2 people realistically. Like, bitch, that it was not. I was like, fuck. I can't have another like Johnny moment on Twitter. Like I don't want like I don't need motherfuckers to think I'm dating like a different twink this time. Like fuck are we talking? Like no, I can't have this happen again. God damn it. Okay, so like I'm not about to live out this AO3 scenario in real life. You got me fucked up. So I went to the front desk and I was like, we're gonna ask for them to update this fucking reservation because I'm not doing this shit. I don't give a fuck. I'm not paying $500 for this fucking hotel for them to not fucking have the right shit. So we go there and we tell them, yo, we booked this room. What the fuck? And they fix it. Thank God they fix it. We get a room with a double 2 beds. Or no, we got a room where it was big enough where they could add another bed. So we were chilling. But the new room we got smelled like burnt plastic. Like, like really potent. Like, I felt like I was in like a Temu factory, okay? Like, I walk in that bitch and I was like, damn, it's a Shein factory. All the microplastics. Like, it was potent. And I was like, oh my God. So it was like that the whole weekend. I probably, you know, got like some fucking, you know, cancerous emissions in my fucking system from that shit. Whatever. You know, I'm already chronically ill. What's a new problem, okay? I'll just collect them like I'm fucking Thanos. Like, got all the Infinity Stones of illnesses. Like, whatever, bitch. But it was more fun there. I got to see most of the con. The first day was the day I had rivals. So I showed up. Or no, the first night we got there, there was like the partner party that I went to. I went to the partner party with 5UP, and then Sleeping Rain like joined us later because they were doing something else. I think they like met up with Connor before or something. And so they showed up to the partner party, and then Connor showed up, and then originally at first I was walking around with 5UP, bro. That motherfucker knows everybody. No, I was literally talking to people like I had no idea who they were. He knew like half the people there. I was like, what the fuck? And so then when I was sitting there like, yeah, I looked like the motherfucker's manager. Okay, I didn't know who the fuck any of these people were. And so I had like a few people in the partner party walk up to me and ask me to sign their badge. And I was like, me? I was like, moi? I was like, at first I thought they were joking. I was like, me? Like EU viewers and their Twitch partners? I'm not cool enough for that shit to exist. But no, I had a few people come up to me and I was like, oh, okay. I had to think of a signature on the spot. So I did that. That was cool. And then Sleepy and Rain showed up, and then me, Sleepy, Rain, Connor were just kind of talking for like the rest of the party. And then 5UP like disappeared somewhere. I don't know where he went. I have no motherfucker just he deuced. And then we went and like hung out somewhere else and it was fun. And so then that was like the first night, and then we get back. It was pretty late. And then I like racked out in my fucking hotel room. And then I think like 5UP showed up later. Then the next morning I had Twitch rivals. Okay, that's when I streamed Party Animals. So me, Sleepy, Rain, and 5UP had Party Animals, Twitch rivals. I've never felt more like, you know, cool in my entire life. Okay. First of all, I did not deserve to be in Twitch Rivals either. Okay. I scammed again. All right. I'm gonna be honest, bitch. I've been scamming this whole trip. I scammed the hotel room. I scammed the VIP lounge. I scammed the fucking, you know, low-key, I scammed Twitch partner too. I probably don't even deserve that shit. And I scammed my way into Twitch Rivals, bitch. I was scamming and shimmy and everything. I did not deserve anything. Okay. This is one of those, I don't deserve anything. It's just luck. All right. And by luck, I mean, like, I guess I'm always pleasantly surprised. Okay, this is gonna sound fucked up. I am pleasantly surprised that people are like, enjoy hanging out with me. That like have no reason to. You know what I'm saying? Like, most of the people I have in the streaming industry are like, I don't know. I guess I would have expected people in the streaming industry to be very like cloudy or like very like exclusive if you're not like on their level or whatever. So I was always pleasantly surprised. All of my friends, listen, for the most part, way more like successful than me in the streaming industry because they've been doing it longer. They're like veterans, right? Industry vets. Bitch, I'm new, okay? Motherfucker, I don't know why everyone that I meet, they just be fucking with me off the bat. I don't know why, okay? I don't really know why. I feel like a lot of the times I'm like, I feel like I don't deserve to be in some of these rooms with some of these people. But you know, I was there. I think people like me because I was talking to my sister about this. They're like, she was like, Quinn, you know, the thing about you is a lot of people pretend, you know, they try to be nicer to get ahead or social climb. She was like, you can't do that. She was like, you're not able to lie that long. So that's why people like you, because they know you're just being genuine. And I was like, oh, now that you put it that way, I understand, you know, because like I can't front. I cannot. I'm so bad at it. I can't lie. I can't pretend to like people I don't like. I just can't fucking do it. So, you know, that's why I think, and I understand that now. And I was speaking to Connor about it too a bit. Shout out to Connor, bro. Bro's being really like way too nice to me. He was like, yeah, listen, bro, like you're doing fine. You know, don't get in your own head about it. Like you're chilling. I believe in you. He was being super nice to me. So shout out to him. And you know, I talked to him about it. I was kind of jokingly saying like, I don't deserve to be here. I scam. But he was very like he was very genuinely like, bro, you're fine. You know, like don't feel bad about it. Like you're chilling. So he was very nice, which I appreciate. So yeah. Also, Saturn Smile, thanks so much for the 5 gifted. Thank you. With some hearts in the chat for Saturn. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. So yeah, he was really nice about that. I appreciated that. You know, it was a very like little thing to say, but I do sometimes get in my own head about like, I feel like I don't deserve to be here. Yeah, you know, I don't know. I feel like I said, I feel like people just don't hate me when I meet them, and I'm very surprised a lot of the time, you know? And so I think the main reason is because, like I said, my sister was like, you're just genuine. Hold on. Oh my God, me not talking, it feels so quiet. Yeah, so I appreciated that. So then, I did Rivals and it was fun. We got fucking slammed. Yo, so me and 5 Up were on a team and Sleepy and Rain were on a team. I really just wanted to beat Sleepy and Rain, okay? I did not give a fuck about beating anyone else. I knew I was not winning, okay? Me winning a gaming competition is like me fucking like having a good flight, okay? It's like me spawning in without a debuff, okay? Like if my luck was good, I could see it. My luck is abysmal everywhere. Any other time I've been lucky, it's literally just been by my own doing, okay? Even when I was talking about previously, me being likable is not really a lucky thing. That's more like me being the way I am, right? Okay. Everything that's luck related, bitch, never me. All right, never fucking me. So I was like fucking not gonna do well. I knew that, okay. But listen, Twitch Rivals, even if you don't do well, you still get paid. So I was like, bitch, listen, I'm at least gonna make like, you know, 1.2K off this bitch. So I was chilling, okay. But I just wanted to beat Sleepy and Rain, okay. And so after the final rounds and everything, I did not beat Sleepy and Rain actually. So I tweeted this, bitch, I lied. I ain't even gonna lie, but I was scamming on Twitter. Okay, y'all motherfuckers fell for this shit. This was a fucking lie. Okay, I said we got shit on, but So then I posted a picture of me at Twitch Rivals, and then I posted a picture of me beating Sleepy. No. This was the second to last round. It was just the only picture I got of the scoreboard. I was like, I'm gonna take it when we're ahead. I'm gonna take it when we're ahead. They beat us by 1 win. They beat us by 1 crown on the if you watch the stream, it was the party animals map with like the conveyor belts. And the only reason I believe they beat us, okay, despite what they will say, my fucking controller died twice. Okay, so I had to switch the keyboard, which I had no fucking idea what the controls were for, because I only studied the controller ones. Okay. And on top of that, after it died a second time, they were like, oh, we think it's the cord. So then they started replacing the cord. And I was like, dog, like, I couldn't even play half the time. Whatever. Alas, we got 14th or 15th place. We did so fucking bad. Oh my. Yo, we actually did terrible. That is crazy. That is actually crazy how bad we did. Okay, well, you know what? It's okay. Scammed. So I tried though. We had a few moments where we almost clutched up, but we like didn't due to circumstances or due to the fact that my fucking controller died. But it's okay. It's cool. It's fine. It's fine. Of course I had to be the unlucky one out of like the fucking 50 motherfuckers in this arena where my hardware craps out. Mine. I don't even have the skill to back it up, okay? Some people that are like good at games, okay, if they're good, they can like they'll be okay with shittier hardware. Bitch, I was probably the worst person in that lobby, and my shit broke. Anyway, so that night we I walked to this bomb ass pizza place, bro. Okay, in Rotterdam. This place, fire. Let me put the pictures in Discord so I can show y'all. This place was actually so fucking good. Actually so fucking good. Like, I literally that was the best meal I had the entire trip. I'm so serious. Okay, like, unironically, best meal I had the entire trip. Because I felt like before that in Spain, I wasn't really eating shit in fucking TwitchCon. I was eating in the partner lounge for the most part, or like the nicer partner lounge. And the food they had was like food, but it wasn't food that I liked. So I was mostly just eating like pastries and shit. So I really wasn't eating a ton. Bitch, let me show y'all this pizza, bro. Listen, I started eating it and then realized I should take pictures. But let me show y'all. So this pizza place, I was looking on Google. I found this place. The pizza looked bomb. It was a tiny little place. Pizza was fire. I'm so glad I walked like 20 minutes to this place. It was like on the water. They had homemade tiramisu. They had homemade focaccia bread, bitch. If you don't know how much I love focaccia bread, like, you not a real viewer. Okay, that is my favorite, one of my favorite foods. Warm, homemade. They had homemade pizza. It was so good. So let me show y'all this fucking food, bro. I took a picture of it. Okay, it was so fucking good, bro. Like, actually so fucking good. So, okay, here's the focaccia bread. All right. Listen, I ate a piece before I realized, you know, that I probably should take a picture. I ate a piece right here, okay? I ate a piece. My fault. My fault. They had Coke that was, you know, homemade Coke, or not homemade Coke, glass bottle Coke, which you know that shit's good. And then this is the pizza. I cut it, so it looks kind of fucked up, but was so good. I want it now. It was best food I had the entire trip. I'm so serious. Best food I had the entire time I was in Rotterdam was this fucking pizza place, bro. It was so fucking good. Okay? It was so good, bro. So good. This, even better, honestly. So I saved like half of it and I brought it to 5UP because he didn't eat, like, I think dinner. And then like we watched like a funny movie or something. Then the next day, 5UP, Sleepy, Rain, and Connor had like Twitch Rivals in the morning. I didn't have shit. So I just kind of woke up late, you know, walked to the train station, got like a coffee at the place. Or not a coffee. I got like some like energy drink, a pastry or two, walked back to the hotel, went to the con, was kind of walking around the con for a bit, you know, kind of AFKing, not really doing much. I met a few of you guys on the con floor. yeah, it was chill. It was chill. It was chill. I was walking around. It was chill. And so then afterward, we met up with, I think it was like, where the fuck did we? Oh, it was Connor, Sleepy, Rain. I found them in the partner lounge. And then there was like Numi, Bao, and like Shy Lily in there too. I was too scared to go up to Shy Lily, okay? I didn't know if she knew who I was. Well, she knows who I am, but I didn't know if she knew like the flesh person that she was looking at was me. And then I talked to her later and she didn't know that I knew that that was her. So we were both kind of looking at each other like, is that who I think? And then we never said hi. Both of us were too scared to walk up to each other and say hi because we weren't really sure. But, you know, my fault. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. We texted each other afterward. I was like, my fault. She was like, oh, that was you? And I was like, yeah, I was too scared to say hi. She was like, I wasn't really sure. So, and I was like, yeah, it's okay. So in the partner lounge, I was talking to like Numi. We were talking about how we were both, you know, single and alone. We literally sat down like, damn, bro, you know. She was like, have you been dating anyone? I was like, I've tried. Didn't really work. She was like, yeah, bro, you know, it ain't really been working for me either. We were both just talking about how we were single. Like, I'm so... We had a full 20-minute conversation about how fucking alone we are. Okay, it was the most crazy shit I've ever seen. I was like, damn, we are fucking sad. She was like, what's your type? I was like, this, and I was like, what's yours? She's like, oh, this. I was like, bitch, your standards are kind of high. She was like, I know, that's why I'm single. And I was like, all right, well, whatever. And then after that, like they left to go somewhere. I think Sleepy and Rain went to like walk on the con floor. 5UP was like doing like MCC rivals. So then it was just like me and Connor at this table. And then like these other people showed up that I had no idea who they were, but they were talking to Connor. I was kind of not feeling good. They left. And then me and Connor were just talking like back and forth for a bit for like, I don't know, like I would say like 20 minutes to an hour. And then he left to go on this like to get like escorted back to the hotel. And so I was just sitting there alone again. And then literally 15 minutes later, Connor walks back up to me. So yeah, the shuttle's not, you know, it's not ready yet. And he just sits back down. And we talk some more. Chill guy. I like him. And then later that night, there's like a dinner that like Twitch staff invites some of the partners to. And it was at some like restaurant. So we went to that. That was, I ain't gonna lie, we got there like half the food was eaten and it started raining. So like it wasn't the best time. But I was talking to this lady that was like talking about like how Twitch runs ads. I realized she was Twitch staff. Then me, Sleepy, and Rain were kind of sitting at the end of this table like eating our food. And we're like, damn, we are not good at social functions. So then later, how did we end up reconvening with, I don't remember. Oh, this was a different day. Okay. Then the next day we did some shit. I don't fucking remember. Then that night or that day we went to get hot pot. I think Rain suggested hot pot. So I met Rain, Sleepy, and Connor at this like hot pot place. That was fucking bomb, by the way. I'm so glad she's just a hot pot. Listen, I was hungry. I needed some fucking protein. Okay, I feel like I was eating shitty pastries and like not really a lot of good food for me most of the con. So she felt the same way. So she's just a hot pot. So me, Connor, and Sleepy pulled up this hot pot place. It was good. Fire, good food, pretty spicy, but it was good. It was good. They were making fun of me for how I couldn't eat spice, but it was good. And so then we left that, and then we walked to Pete or Premier 2. I don't know if you guys know who he is. But if you guys do, he's like another streamer. Chill ass dude. This is my first time really hanging out with him. We hung out like the previous days, like we were hanging out with each other too. I just forgot to say that. But so we met up. He rented out an entire bar for his like viewers to just hang out in at the TwitchCon. I was like, damn, that's kind of chill. So we met up with me, Connor, Sleepy, and Rain walked from this like hot pot place to the bar that he rented. And we show up. Of course, we show up, bitch, place is packed. Like there was like 200, 150, 200 people at this bar. And so there was like a kind of area in the back that was sectioned off. That was like the VIP section or whatever, that like, you know, Pete had his stuff set up and like some of his like mods, people helping him run the event. And then like, you know, friends of Pete like Connor, me, Sleepy and Rain, like were able to go back there. So we kind of sat back there because listen, I get overwhelmed in social settings and I was not feeling great. So I just kind of wanted to drink and I just wanted to chat with like fucking Sleepy, Rain, and Connor and Pete. So we kind of sat up there. Connor couldn't really walk around the bar because motherfucker like, it's Connor, bro, okay? If he walked around the bar, it was turning into like a meet and greet, okay? Bro was getting stopped like every 5 seconds. He couldn't even go take a piss without getting stopped like 4 or 5 times. So, you know, thank God they had the area kind of sectioned off. Just so like we could have a break to just kind of hang out with, you know, amongst the friend group. So, same with like, I don't even know how Pete ran this fucking bar. Like, yo, Pete's viewers were chill as fuck. Cause I'm not gonna lie, I don't know how he rented this bar and like it didn't turn into a meet and greet for him. Or maybe he was there for so long that everyone that was invited to the bar kind of already got to say hi to him. But it was for the most part chill. Some people there recognized me, which I was very shocked. I'm not gonna lie, I was shocked that I got recognized at TwitchCon EU at all. But I was even more shocked that some people at Pete's like thing recognized me. There was some guy that walked up to me, he was like, hey yo bro, like this stuff, and I was like really shocked. I was like, oh, like you know who I am? He was like, yeah bro, like and I was like, oh, what's good, you know, how are you? So like I got recognized by like 2-3 people, which was like way more than I expected at Pete's bar thing. And then Rain, of course, like everyone there knew who Rain was. A lot of people knew who Sleepy was. Everyone knew who Connor was. So we were kind of in the back area and we were just kind of ordering drinks and just chilling. I don't, of course, I don't know you. Well, to be honest, like me and Pete have like no audience crossover, I feel like, for the most part. So me being recognized at his event specifically is insane to me. And keep in mind, this bar event had like limited wristbands. Like he would give out wristbands to people he knew or that met him at the con to go to this. So you gotta have a wristband to go to his like bar that he rented out for his viewers. Cause he just didn't want random people showing up and kind of like overcrowding it. So that was cool. It was fun. It was cool to like, you know, see him. Listen, before this, I have never met Pete before. And he was the sweetest guy ever. Like bro was like immediately, you know, friendly with me. I didn't feel like I was like a stranger to him at all. And quite literally like before this, never really knew him. Okay. We had hung out like the night before a bit, which was nice to get acquainted with him. But at this like, you know, his bar event, he was like, yeah, come up to the lounge, all this stuff. He even wanted me to like sign the like poster with his name that he was giving away. I was like, bro, I'm not that important, please. Like, I'm not that important. He was like, no, I want you to sign this. And I was like, okay. I don't know if the viewer that wins this is gonna want it, or that you give this away to is gonna want me to sign it, but I'll sign it. So I signed it. And yeah, he gave like free scarves to everyone that went. It was nice. It was super nice. He kept checking in on us and, you know, making sure I was having a good time. And I was like, bro, I'm chilling. I was like, listen, Pete, I got nowhere else to be. Okay. Like I literally know no one else at TwitchCon except like, you know, people that are busy or, you know, Connor, Sleepy, Rain. So I'm just going to be chilling here, you know? So he was super nice. It was super cool. I really appreciate him. And I really also appreciate Connor for like taking the time when like I had no one to hang out with to just kind of chat with me too. And I asked him for some advice on like certain things and he was very willing to like help me out, which was nice. And then that night after Pete's thing, super late, me, Sleepy, Rain, and Connor decided to like walk somewhere else to kind of hang out. And so it was like 1 a.m. at this point. And I was like, we almost got there. And I was like, I think I'm gonna just go to bed. I was like, I'm tired. I had a flight at 10 in the morning the next day. Connor had a flight at 10 in the morning the next day. Everyone else's flight was later. So I was like, okay, at Pete's bar event was like confused how to use the train. So I didn't get it. So Rain helped me get a ticket. And then Connor was like, he was like, yeah, my flight's at 10 too. Like I'm gonna be at the train station at 8. I was like, okay. He was like, do you want to, do you want to meet me there so like I can make sure you figure out how to get to the airport? I was like, sure. So the plan was the next day I was going to meet Connor at the train station at 8 in the morning. So I was like, fuck it, I'm tired. It's 1 a.m. Like, I need to get up early. Like, I need sleep. So I went to bed. Sleepy, Rain, and Connor like hung out somewhere else for like an hour or so. And then after that, the next morning I woke up, bro. I was like, I have 15 minutes to get to the train station. And Connor was like, are we still meeting up? And I was like, yeah, we are. Sorry. So I run to the train station. He's like, I'm on platform 12. Thank God he said that shit. Because if he didn't say that, I would have been fucking late. I sprinted to the train station. I was ready to, get on my flight. Okay. The night before, my flight was delayed by an hour. But the night before. Okay, at this point, I was going to miss my connecting flight. So I had to rebook it the night before on like the American Airlines app. Okay. Then I show up while on the train with Connor. It gets delayed another hour. Okay. And Connor's like, damn, bro, got delayed another hour. I was like, yeah. He's like, damn. I was like, it's whatever. It was like a 2-hour delay is not that bad. Like, I'm already fucking awake at this point. This is the fucking train I booked the ticket for. Like, I'll just get on it. Then I get there. I get off the train. It's delayed another hour. At this point, I'm panicking because I'm going to miss my other connecting flight. And I'm like, fuck. So then I rebook that again. I go through security. Everything is seemingly normal at this point. The flight is delayed like 3 hours. Okay. After I get through security, I get another text that is delayed 2 more hours. So at this point, I'm at the airport 5 hours early. I'm already through security and I have fuck all to do. Thank God I have first class tickets so I could go to the fucking lounge. Okay. On the way back, like 2 days prior, they had an extra seat on first class, I think, so that you could get like a really cheap upgrade. So I got like I think I got like a $400 upgrade to first class, which is fucking cheap. Okay, originally first class was gonna be like a $5,000 upcharge, bitch. I got that for like 10 times cheaper. So I was like, fuck yeah. I don't want to be on a fucking 10-hour flight in economy anyways. Like, that shit was gonna be miserable. I just committed to it because I didn't want to spend that much money. So I was able to get that for cheap. So I'm gonna pull out my receipts for all the delays. So at this point, 5 hours, I literally am in the airport lounge, okay? At like fucking 9 in the morning. My flight at this point boards. Let me see. So, okay, I'm going to read off the text, okay? Your flight has been changed to 10:56 a.m. Your flight has been changed to 11:54 a.m. Your flight has been changed to 1:34 p.m. Your flight has been changed to 2:04 p.m. Your flight has been changed to 3 p.m. Your flight has been changed to 5 p.m. So at this point, that's been delayed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times. 7 times. I'm at the airport 7 hours early at this point. So all I could do was wait in the fucking first class lounge. Thank God I had access to that and just fucking vibe. So I fully committed to just editing this video. I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna edit this video. So I started editing the video. Whatever, I was editing the video. I was chilling. I was doing some stuff. I was eating a little bit. The food at this airport lounge was better than the one at the other airport. So I was eating like chocolate croissants. Like, it wasn't terrible. Okay. They had free Coke, whatever. Then after all of these delays and me committing to being at the airport damn near 7 hours early at this point, I get a text saying my flight is being changed from 5 p.m. to 1 in the fucking morning. One in the fucking... First of all, I didn't even know fucking planes could legally take off at these fucking hours. 1 in the morning? So at this point, 1 in the morning, I'm not getting a hotel. It's 5 p.m. I'll just stay up, right? I'll stay up, whatever. At this point, I'm in the airport lounge and like I'm starting to get a little bit like upset, okay? Like I had already had to wait 7 extra hours through 7 delays. But now I gotta wait till 1 in the morning. Then I get another text. Now it's at 5 in the morning. 5. So it's been delayed 9 times at this point. It's now, I want to say like 5 p.m. No, it's like 3 p.m. at this point. Okay, it's 3 p.m. So I gotta wait till 5 in the morning. Now, an hour goes by, 4 p.m. I get another text. Your flight is now canceled. I woke up to catch this plane, mind you, my 8 a.m. flight, or my 10 a.m. flight, at fucking 7 in the morning. I got on a train. I hauled my ass over here for you to delay my shit 10 times. And then after delaying my flight 10 fucking times, you cancel it? Like you couldn't have canceled it like fucking 8 hours ago, bitch? So now I'm panicking. I gotta somehow figure out, okay, how to now get a fucking hotel, okay? Because I don't know how fucking long I'm gonna have to be in Amsterdam now, because I didn't have another flight yet. It was just canceled. There were no more flights available leaving that I could rebook out of this airport going to where I needed to fucking go, okay? There were no more American flights that entire day, so I couldn't even get a free flight out of the bitch. And there was one flight available that was gonna go to fucking California first. That's fucking 5 hours out of the way, and it was gonna be a $8,000 plane ticket. So I had no options. So I, at this point, had to get a fucking hotel. But I don't want to pay for a hotel because of this airline's incompetence. So I go and I'm like, okay, I'm going to leave the airport lounge and I'm going to walk to the gate that my plane was supposed to take off at. So I start walking through the airport. This airport in Amsterdam is pretty big and it's fucking laid out awfully. So I'm walking for a while, okay? My gate was like halfway across the airport. So I'm walking to this gate, okay? I get to the fucking gate. This gate is deserted. There is no people there. There is no staff there. Nothing. It is just completely fucking deserted. How? The flight got canceled less than an hour ago. Call me crazy, but on a full flight, okay, an overseas flight, these planes are bigger than normal ones. How the fuck did however many 100 people or 50 people or whatever you booked on this flight just disappear and get all their stuff resolved within the hour? I refuse to believe it. There should be a line with people sorting out the flights and rebooking motherfuckers that would take at least 2 hours to clear. But I get there and there's fucking nobody. So now I'm like, well, fuck, where the fuck do I go? My app says it's this gate. My plane ticket said another one, but that one changed. I look on the screen, it says it's this gate, okay? I go there on the screen, it says it's this gate, but there's fucking no one and the gate's closed. So then I'm like, fuck. So I start looking around, okay? I call my mom. I'm like, Mom, I don't know what the fuck's happening, okay? What the fuck do I do? She says, just find anyone. So I go to the airport and I walk up to this other booth. And they are looking at me and I'm explaining what's happening. And they're looking at me like I'm crazy. And I'm like, what's the issue? And they're like, sir, this is for, bitch, I don't even remember the name of the airline. KLM Airlines. Your issues with American. We can't help you with this. I was like, you let me talk for 15 minutes explaining my predicament to then tell me to go fuck myself. You couldn't have told me to go fuck myself 5 minutes into this conversation. You couldn't have told me to go a minute and a half into this conversation. I said I'm on American Airlines flight, da 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 da. And then you let me finish this entire spiel instead of being like, oh, hey, yeah, we're not American, we can't help you. You let me finish this entire story to then tell me to go fuck myself. And they weren't politely like, sorry, sir, you have the wrong airline. They're like, this is the wrong airline, sir. Why are you here? You need to go to American. I'm sorry, bitch. I just sat here for fucking 8 hours and had like fucking 10 flight delays, okay? Clearly, I'm not having the best day. I already didn't feel good. I didn't get a lot of sleep. For some reason, this day, I just was not fucking feeling good, okay? There wasn't very good food in the airport. I was feeling very off this day. Okay, keep in mind, previous days, I texted my doctor saying I wasn't feeling good for him to then advise me to not go to AX. So clearly I wasn't feeling good. I was feeling worse than I already normally feel. And I'm already chronically ill, bitch, okay? I'm not feeling good, all right? My mom texted me and said, you know, maybe it's good to cry. Sometimes it's good to cry. I was like, I got this text from my mom and I read this shit and I actually scoffed. I was like, Mom, you are not telling me right now would be a good time to cry out my feelings. You are not seriously telling me right now crying is my best option. Where's the, hey, I'll help you book a hotel? Where's the, hey, you can do this? Where's the, oh, go talk to this person? You told me to try crying? Huh? So then, I'm fuming at this point. I'm so mad. I promptly considered, like, you know, punching the nearest fucking, like, you know, TSA agent and getting deported, okay? Because I feel like I'd get home quicker if I got arrested in fucking Amsterdam, okay? Instead of fucking waiting for this goddamn American flight, okay? You need to change your fucking airline name from American Airlines to some other shit. Because clearly, you don't want me to get back to fucking America, do you, bitch? Okay, you delayed my flight 10 times to then cancel it, to then not even be at the fucking gate that we should have fucking boarded out of. Change your fucking name. Okay? Change your name to Refugee Airlines. Because at this point, I'm a refugee in whatever fucking country you left me stranded in, bitch. American Airlines. What? So then, I eventually find another gate in this fucking, no, then this lady at this like desk at KLM told me to go to a support check-in desk labeled like 27 or something. So I walk across the fucking airport with my heavy ass bag. My shoulder is hurting, okay? I have a really bad neck and back. My shoulder feels like it's getting stabbed. I'm dizzy. I'm lightheaded. I don't feel good and I'm sleep deprived. And I have this 50-pound fucking bag on my back. I go to this booth that this lady at KLM rudely told me to go to after wasting 15 minutes of my fucking time telling her my little sob story that she could have cut off earlier because I said I'm flying on American Airlines flight blank, 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 the number. And this bitch said, okay, yes, let me explain everything. And then said, oh, I'm KLM. We don't deal with American. You could have said something earlier. I walk all the way across the airport to this help desk that this KLM employee rudely told me to go to. And there's no one the fuck to be found at this goddamn desk. It's fucking closed. So mind you, my flight got delayed 10 times. I woke up at 8 in the morning for this after going to bed at 2 in the morning. I rode a train My flight got delayed 10 times. I go to the gate where my flight should have taken off from. It's abandoned. I go to another gate, and this rude lady lets me speak for 20 minutes and then cuts me off, says we don't do that here, and then told me to go somewhere else. I go somewhere else, and then there's no one at this fucking desk. So at this point, I'm stranded in a country that I don't fucking live in. I have nowhere to stay, okay? My flight out of the country is canceled with no other flight available. And now the fucking place I should go to get this resolved, the person isn't there. And the person also isn't at my gate. And then the other person I asked that works the fucking airport told me the wrong place to go. Also, to add insult to injury, okay, I'm gonna miss my connecting flight. And on top of that, that's the least of my worries. But on top of that, I have no idea where my fucking bag is. Because I checked it 7 hours ago. And the bag... Thank fucking God, I pack my medication in my carry-on bag. Because if I had a thought the previous day, I was like, oh, I can just check my meds on the way home because I'm going to be headed home. If I lose my bag, it's fine. I'll be home. Bitch, I'm glad whatever fucking spirit came over my fucking brain said no. Just in case, you should still put the meds in your carry-on. Because if I didn't, I would have been having fucking withdrawals and vomiting up blood in fucking Amsterdam for the next 48 fucking hours, waiting for my flight to get goddamn resolved with American Airlines that needs to change their fucking name to Refugee Airlines, Abandoned Airlines, Stranded Airlines, okay? Fucking Crash Landed Airlines, anything fucking else, because you motherfuckers do not want me to go back to fucking America. American Airlines. So then finally, after roaming around the airport, I just start going gate to gate. Okay, I'm like, I'm gonna find any gate, any single gate that's an American Airlines flight. And I go to one gate and I find that they're American and I talk to this motherfucker. And he's like, hey, I don't work for American. I work for this airline. But American, like sometimes airlines will like sublease other airlines. So I could book like a United flight, let's say to Canada, but it'll put me on an Air Canada plane. Okay, because they have like a partnership or something. So this, whatever fucking partnership airline this was working with American. And they weren't in charge of my flight, but they had contacts at American. And they said, hey, there's been some other people coming up here. We're waiting on American Airlines to get back to us. And I say, okay. So I sit down at this gate and I wait for American Airlines to have one of their representatives show up for 2 fucking hours. Keep in mind, I didn't want to get up and get food. I didn't want to leave the gate for very long because if the American Airlines rep shows up and I miss the American Airlines rep because I'm fucking getting like, I don't fucking know, like fucking Burger King or whatever the fuck, I would have missed how to get, you know, to rebook my flight and to find a hotel. So finally, the American Airlines person shows up. And I find out that I can get my bags at a certain baggage claim and that in order to rebook my flights and find a hotel, I can go to a different check-in counter at the front of the fucking airport where I walked in 10 plus hours ago. And they would take care of it. So I'm like, okay. I look on the app. I'm actually able to rebook my flight to 8 a.m. the next day. So I have a flight home, okay? At 8 a.m. Still first class, thank fucking God. But now I need to figure out a hotel and I need to figure out how to get to my bags. So in order to get my bags, I have to go through customs again. I have to go through immigration again. Because I'm now re-entering the country. So I have to wait in this fucking immigration line for another hour and a half because there was only one agent at the fucking booth and there was 10 booths that were empty, okay? It was oddly sectioned off, isolated from the airport, and I had to wait at this fucking immigration line. Another hour and a half. At this point, I'm 12 hours deep into this fucking airport trip, and I should have been the fuck home by now. At this point, I'm tired. I'm hungry. I need food. I need anything, okay? So I'm in this immigration line. I get through immigration and I find my bag. Sorry, did I say I found my bag? I mean, I find the carousel where my bag should fucking be, but it isn't. So now, my bag is nowhere the fuck to be seen, okay? It's like I'm in fucking Montreal all over again. So I start walking around looking at every fucking carousel trying to find my goddamn fucking bag. I go up to the American Airlines, whatever the fuck representative, to find my fucking bag. They don't know where the fuck it is. Everyone else on my flight that I saw that walked with me to this fucking baggage claim had their fucking bag. At this point, I was thinking of, like, you know, pulling out a knife that I didn't have and promptly stabbing the nearest American Airlines representative to get arrested, to then get fucking deported back to America so I could be in my own fucking country quicker. But alas, I behaved. That's a joke, Twitch, for the record. And by the fate of Jesus Christos himself, I find my fucking bag knocked over in between a random fucking baggage claim halfway across the airport. How am I the luckiest, unluckiest person in like, I'm lucky when it doesn't matter, okay? Like, at this point, I wish I was luckier, okay? Lucky like 12 hours ago. Okay, why am I lucky now? Why? So my theory is the bag was there because I think someone thought it was their bag and then they realized it wasn't and then they just fucking dropped it. Because sometimes people take bags and they don't read the labels, and I think that's might have been what happened. Now, I find my bag across the airport. Now I need to walk back where the fuck I came from, where my bag was supposed to be, like half a mile across this fucking airport, so that I can re-find the fucking check-in gates to then find where the fuck my hotel is gonna be. Because after all these inconveniences, you got me beyond fucked up if you think I'm paying for my own fucking hotel. You got me beyond fucked up, okay? You must think I am snorting crack off of a fucking stripper's ass in the back of some Vegas fucking casino to think that I'm paying for my own fucking hotel room. Fuck no. So I go. To this booth where they say the American Airlines representative should be. Tell me why that check-in counter is closed and there's fucking no one there again. Keep in mind, no one was at the gate, okay? No one was at the support desk. No one was at fucking KLM could help me. I had to walk around the airport to just by chance find an American gate. I finally do that. My bag wasn't on the fucking conveyor belt, and on top of my bag not being on the conveyor belt, I go to the fucking check-in counter. They tell me to go in. Okay, after fucking jumping through 80 fucking flaming hoops to find out this information. And it's wrong. The information is wrong. And you might be like, maybe you misremembered the number. No. Don't ever call me dumb. I wrote that shit down in my fucking notes app because I was like, I'd be fucking damned if I forget the correct number and waste more of my fucking time at this airport. I am starving at this point. I haven't eaten since 8 in the fucking morning. Okay. It is now like 6 p.m. Okay. So I go to like one of the random check-in help things. I'm like, hey, do you know where American Airlines is? And he's like, oh, I think at this gate. They're at this check-in counter. That's the check-in counter I just came from. I was like, oh, I went there. They weren't there. He said, I don't know. Maybe you can ask somewhere at like fucking, I don't know if it was like Air France. It was some other random airline. He said they're partnered with American, so maybe they'll know. So I go to this other fucking airline across the fucking airport again. And they say, oh, they're here. So I finally fucking go and find where the fuck this American Airlines check-in counter is. At this point, I was like thinking of just like, you know, fucking killing myself in front of all these people to just prove a point. Okay. Like, I'm so serious. Like, I was thinking of just bleeding out in front of these people. Okay. Pulling out my white women tears and having a full on fucking breakdown in front of these people to just prove a point. Okay. How the fuck is my luck this ass? Like, listen, I thought fucking watching someone unpack organs in Montreal was bad. I thought fucking you know, being stranded in a random place for 2 hours, taking off and then re-landing and my bags being fucking in Africa was bad. No. I thought them not letting me on a plane, you know, in Canada one time when I was an hour, 30 minutes late to check in, when my flight was delayed by 5 hours, so I was technically 5 hours and 30 minutes early, was bad. No. Nothing could top this. But it gets worse. I then go to this booth and the lady there says, oh yes, we'll help you get situated with a hotel and a taxi. Give me your first name, last name, email address, and phone number so we can call you when a taxi is ready. And I said, should I wait here or should I wait by the taxis? And she said, wait. My heart rate is getting high because I'm so mad. She said, wait where the taxis pick you up. And I said, okay, cool. That's on the lower floor. I was on the second floor. So I go to the lower floor and I'm back in the Amsterdam airport area where the trains are. So there's like a train station attached to the airport with food and stuff. And that's also where you can get taxis. So that's where I am. I sit down. I see a Burger King. I get food. Okay. I get myself 20 fried chicken, 10 chicken nuggets. Okay, I get myself a fucking Coke, and I get myself like a Twix, you know, ice cream McFlurry, whatever the fuck, Blizzard, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I'm just eating this. This was the tastiest meal I had the entire trip. Fuck the pizza, honestly, okay? This was topping everything because of how in need I was of this. After this, I wait in this train station lobby, sitting on the ground for 2 hours. I did not get a single call, text, or email regarding the fucking taxi that should have picked me up. I then call American Airlines. They tell me to wait for the taxi to call me. I wait 4 hours in total for this taxi that never calls me. And I say, you know what? At this point, I'm 14, 15, 16 hours deep into this fucking venture. I have gone through every hoop and obstacle imaginable to get to this point. Only for them to not even provide me with said service that I went through all these hoops and extra steps for. So after this, I call my mom and I say, hey mom, I would try to figure out how to book a hotel right now, but I'm like contemplating jumping in front of the nearest fucking train. So can you please book me the closest hotel in proximity to me before I literally die in Amsterdam and you never see me again? And she's like, sure. I'm getting lightheaded. I'm actually so mad. Thank God the Amsterdam airport had like a hotel attached to it where you could just kind of go up these escalators in the train station section of it and get to this hotel. It was like literally like a 5-minute walk. So my mom books me a room there. It's $300. So I had to waste 16 hours, go through every inconvenience humanly possible in an airport. And not only did I go through every inconvenience, I went through every inconvenience like fucking like 3-4 times. I had the most incompetent airline staff. No one was at any location I was told to go to. I didn't even get the fucking free taxi to whatever hotel they could have potentially shuttled me off to. Just for me to end up having to pay for my own hotel. So, I'm at this hotel. I'm laying in the fucking room in the bed. And I'm just pissed. I'm hungry. I'm tired. I'm upset. I'm irritated. I feel like shit. Okay? Physically, mentally, and emotionally. And my flight is at 8 a.m. So I wake up at 6 the next day to catch my flight at 8. Do they refund the hotel fees? No. I still have to figure out how to get compensated for all of this. So after all of this, I finally wake up for my flight the next day. That's supposed to be at 8 in the morning. I wake up. I get breakfast at the airport. I head to my gate. I wait at the gate for like 30 minutes because the flight's supposed to take off or start boarding at 8. As soon as it's time for the airplane to start boarding, I get a text message. Your flight has been delayed to 10:30 a.m. Like at this point, the best thing you could do for me, American Airlines, is write me a complimentary fucking suicide note, okay? That is the nicest fucking gesture you, American Airlines, could have fucking done for me in that moment. Because I have never wanted to fucking die to prove a point so bad in my fucking life. I was this close to just punching the nearest person, throwing my bag out the window, and just fucking like jumping in front of the nearest train. Okay? You could have at least written me a fucking itemized suicide note, okay? With the fucking 17 inconveniences you gave me, so people understood why I committed the act. Okay? American Airlines. And to add insult to injury, the reason this flight was delayed was because one of the American Airlines flight attendants was fucking late to show up to work that day. Not because there was a problem with the plane, not because they needed to change the gate, not because there was any safety risks, not because there was any valid fucking reason, but because one of your staff members was so fucking incompetent, they couldn't show up to work on fucking time. We can't just take off minus a flight attendant. Like, I'm gonna be honest, listen, okay? That's like what? 10 seats that don't have an immediate person? You couldn't have just had like the other fucking 4 or 5 flight attendants divvy up and split up the section so that we could fucking take off on time? So this flight attendant was coming from a flight in London, okay? And it was late, okay? And then they were late. And then, for some reason, they apparently didn't land at the same airport. I'm sorry, to my knowledge, Amsterdam is not that big. There's only one fucking airport in Amsterdam, okay? So I don't know what fucking airport this bitch was coming from. There's no staff standby to fucking take over this person for being late. And on top of that, this person now starts heading to the airport. He's in traffic. The roads are closed in Amsterdam too. What the fuck is happening? Like, at this point, I should be in a fucking comedy movie. You ever seen that airport movie about the kids that get stranded in the airport overnight, the unaccompanied minors, and they like escape? That Christmas movie? Like, bitch, that seemed more fun than what the fuck I was going through. This is literally a fucking movie. Like, I can't even make this up. So, the roads are closed in Amsterdam. And on top of this, I'm sorry. If you didn't land at the airport in Amsterdam, the only nearest Amsterdam airport is the Rotterdam airport. And I'm sorry, lady, but if you're a flight attendant, why the fuck did you take a fucking car from the airport to another airport when you know there's a train station in both that could get you in between the destinations within 20 fucking minutes? I guarantee someone should have briefed you on that if you're fucking running late. Oh wait, I'm sorry, you work for American fucking Airlines. They probably didn't brief you on shit. So now you have to wait on traffic because there's roads closed because this person was too incompetent not only to show up to work on time, but also they didn't think to take the fucking train. So then they don't even make it for the 10:30 delay. So it gets delayed another 2 hours. So now the flight is boarding at 12:30. So this flight has now been delayed 15 fucking times after being canceled once and rebooked. I'm now 26, 27, 28, almost 30 hours into this fucking inconvenient adventure. And it's all because this flight attendant couldn't show up to work. I woke up at 6 in the morning for you to then spit in my face, laugh at me, dance on my nearest dead relative's grave, dig up the dead body, sell the fucking organs on the black market, burn those fucking bones, and then pour the ashes on me while also spitting and laughing in my face again. You, on top of this, couldn't even spare me a complimentary fucking suicide note, a complimentary fucking voucher to a fucking the nearest fucking McDonald's, bitch. Like, I would have been fine with $5 off a fucking burger at this point. But no. So finally, 12:30 boarding time rolls around, and this flight attendant still isn't here. But it's okay, because we get on the plane at like 12:40. Now, I'm pissed. But you know what? I get on the plane and I have my full layback seats, okay? And everything from here goes smoothly. Mostly. And then, I have this flight attendant walk up to me after I have already had the worst time of my fucking life on this flight. And she proceeds to kind of belittle the fact that I'm in first class by questioning who I came with on this flight. He's like, who did you come with? And I'm like, myself. Like, what brought you to Europe? And I was like, oh, I was on a trip for like fun and kind of like work. She was like, oh, did you come with anyone? And I was like, no. And she was like, oh, what do you do for work then? And I was like, in my head, I was like, oh, so this bitch just thinks I'm too poor to afford this fucking seat. Okay. You don't think I can afford this? Okay. All right, cool. You know, on top of literally everyone else in this company telling me to go fuck myself, I have this lady passive aggressively questioning my fucking monetary status. She's fucking class shaming me, saying I look too fucking poor or too fucking young to be sitting in this fucking seat. You know what? I'll spare this lady because she was actually very nice after this. I think she was just genuinely curious. I told her I did internet stuff. She was like, oh, my son's really into that. Do you do like streaming? And I was like, yeah. She's like, oh, what games do you play? And I was like, oh, you know about streaming? Okay. And so then I told her like some of the games I stream. I kind of said I stream whatever, but then she asked like, what, like games? Like she was trying to understand. So I think she was really trying to understand. And then she was like, oh yeah, my son's into that. You know, he's 27 and da 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 da. This lady was like 60 or something, Southern lady. I think she was trying to be nice. And then I was like, oh, she was like, how old are you? And I was like, oh, I'm 21. And she was like, huh? Oh, sorry, I'm just not used to people being that young. I apologize. Da 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 da. You know, if you need anything, let me know. And I was like, oh, could I have a Coke? She's like, sure, honey. And then she was super nice the rest of the flight. But it was just like, I just like I don't think she was trying to be passive aggressive. I honestly think she was just curious. But like with how pissed off I already was at this point, this was just like the final nail in the coffin. Like I really at this point was considering opening the fucking emergency exit, okay, on this plane and jumping out of the fucking plane to send a message and maybe have these American Airlines staff feel a fraction of my misery. But I didn't. It's a Boeing and open by itself. Yo, so many people in the fucking comments are like, I swear to God, if after all this you on a Boeing flight, you're not gonna get home. Yo, like, bitch, if it's Boeing, you might as well just fucking, you might as well move to Europe at this point. And then the rest of the flight was fine. The lady brought me the food. She was super nice. She was attentive to me. She got me Coke. She got me like an ice cream sundae. It was chill. I land, you know, in my connecting flight. Get on my connecting flight. And at this point, I just want to get home. Okay. I don't want to talk to anybody. I just want to get home. I just want to get home. My connecting flight was on time. I'm ready to get on this connecting flight to go home. I'm so ready. This connecting flight was only an hour. It was going to be a short flight. You know, wouldn't be that big of a deal. I go to scan my boarding pass to get on this flight. And it turns red. And I am met with a air sound. And the lady at the gate says, "You're not on my flight, sir." I look at the gate. Look at the screen behind her. It says the correct flight. I look at my ticket. It says a different gate because the gate changed, but the same flight. If the gate changes, your fucking barcode on the boarding pass is still the exact fucking same, okay? So I'm like, oh my God, I'm actually never getting home. I'm actually never getting home. Like it's not happening. Like I might as well just fucking sleep in this airport. Like I wanted to just like, I was so mad. I didn't even know what to do. And I was like, at this point, I wasn't even mad anymore. I was just sad. I was just depressed. Okay. I didn't even have the energy to deal with this. I looked at this lady and I was like, I'm on this flight. And I pull out my app and she says, come over here. I wait for everyone else to get on this plane. And I'm like, can you please just look up my confirmation number? And I was like, this flight isn't even full. It says I'm flying here to here. That's what this says. The flight is like half empty. I paid for a ticket. You can at least just let me on the fucking plane. She's like, I'm sorry, sir. We can't just do that. So it's like, I was like, I paid for it. She's like, she was like, I understand, but like, it's against like laws in the US. And I was like, she was like, it's against security laws. I was like, fuck, okay, fine. You have a point. Yeah, all right. So then she looks up my confirmation number. And thank fucking God I'm actually on this flight. Yo, if I wasn't on this flight, I actually think I would have lost it. Like, I was this close to like already losing it. And like, if I actually wasn't on this flight, I was going to lose it. And she was like, oh, you actually are on the flight. Sorry. Let me print you a new boarding pass. And then she scanned it in and let me get on the fucking flight. To add insult to injury, this flight taking off, bro, I'm not gonna lie, like, it felt like we crashed, okay? The turbulence was so bad on this flight. I literally felt like I was like on a roller coaster half the flight. Like, I thought I was gonna fucking die on this like shitty Boeing aircraft, okay? The sheets, the seats were shaking. I was like, oh my God, like after all this, like I'm gonna just this plane is just gonna fucking fall out of the sky. Like, like it was. We land. I don't die. Thank God. We finally get here. And I go to the airport. And I meet my mom. And my mom picks me up. And after my mom picks me up, I get in the car and I don't speak for the next 4 hours. I get home. I shower. I get in my bed. And I fucking die. And that was my 48 hours of hell from trying to get back in from Europe to America. We have come so far for me to speak to you guys today. We have fought against all odds. I am literally dizzy, losing hearing in this ear, and fucking my heart rate is probably at like 180 right now from how fucking mad I am telling this story. But I'm here telling it, and that's the important part. So all I have to say after all of this, welcome in, Raider. Sorry, I'm telling like a story about how I like completely had the worst travel day of my life. All I have to say after all of this is American Airlines. If you don't comp me for my fucking misery, for my fucking hotel, for my fucking canceled flights, okay, or the fucking, and you should honestly pay for my next month of therapy and the fucking SSRIs I'm gonna have to get fucking prescribed from the amount of fucking stress you gave me, okay? I will never fly with you again. I will tell all my family to never fly with you again. I will post this as a highlight on YouTube. I hope everyone and their mother sees this. Okay? I hope you go out of fucking business. All right? I wish you guys the fucking worst. Okay? Nothing good. The only thing I wish for good is I hope this lady, the nice flight attendant that gave me this ice cream sundae and was super sweet to me on the plane, still is employed after all of this. Other than that, you guys can all rot in fucking hell. Okay? Because you guys quite literally tried to kill me, kill my spirits, kill my vibe, and you tried to end it all. So fuck American Airlines. All my friends fucking hate American Airlines. You suck. You're the worst fucking airline I've ever flown on, bitch. And I've flown on Air Canada, okay? And I thought that was fucking bad. No, bitch, okay? Air Canada might have made me watch someone take out a fucking box of human intestines at the fucking airport that was rotting. But at least they got me to my destination smoothly, bitch. What the fuck have y'all done? I'm probably gonna get like a fucking stress tumor from all this shit. Anyways, what's good? Welcome in, Raiders. Baltar, thank you for the raid, bro. Appreciate it. Someone asked from Baltar's chat if I'm a VTuber. I am half the time. The other half of the time I'm IRL. You know, I'm doing IRL today. Yeah, so I'm currently talking about how American Airlines, you know, completely fucked my shit over. My flight got delayed 15 times, canceled, rebooked. I got stranded in some random fucking country that I had no idea how to fucking, you know, exist in. I had no hotel, nowhere to go. I lost my bags. Every support I found told me to go somewhere else, and then no one was fucking at any of these desks. But fuck American Airlines. I'm serious. I've never hated a company more in my goddamn life. There was not a single step in this entire travel process that was handled properly. Not one. Literally nothing was done correct. Everything you could fuck up besides killing me happened. Okay? The only thing you could have done to make this worse is literally I died on the fucking plane. Okay? Because the plane crashed. There was nothing else you could have done to fuck this up anymore, to be honest. I honestly trust Spirit Airlines more. I've only flown American Airlines this one time. I've flown Spirit Airlines one time. Spirit Airlines, I had no fucking issues. Spirit Airlines, bitch. Spirit Airlines ain't no Star Alliance member. That shit is a budget ghetto airline, and they treated me better than you fuckers ever did. The bar was in hell, and you managed to create something beneath hell that I didn't even know fucking existed. Who knew American Airlines was worse than hell? So yeah, that's it. Anyways, that's the fucking story. Night Furry, thanks so much for the prime. Thank you. And Die Virtual links to 4 months. Damn, you fucking resubbed an hour ago. I don't even know what to title that fucking highlight video, bro. I am not going to travel out of the country for the next, like, calendar year. I'm so serious. I'm staying the fuck in here, bro. I'm not dealing with this shit. And like, I think if this happens, like, again, like, I would actually, like, just die of stress. Or, like, I would actually do something crazy. Like, I'd actually stab the TSA agent, punch the nearest American Airlines representative, or, like, fucking jump out the plane to prove a point. The fact that I didn't do this is, like, insane to me. Anyways, I have chicken tacos in the warming drawer downstairs. So I'm going to get those real quick, and then we can just yap like normal. I'm not really feeling too great. I'm feeling kind of off right now. I don't know if it's because I got so angry telling that story or not, but I'm like, can't really hear out of this ear, and I'm feeling a little bit. But yeah, I'll be back. Do you fancy the same gender? That's the most polite way someone's asked me if I was gay before. Yo, Akai Mochi, thanks for 4 months. Just got here too late for the airport story. Yeah, you too late for it. I'll post literally the highlight video will be up on my extras channel within a fucking 24 hours max. Okay. So it'll be posted soon. Probably after the stream if I'm not feeling too shitty. If I am, I'll post it tomorrow. I'm going to get some food. Give me like 5 minutes. I'll be back. Hello. All right, chat. I'm gonna be completely honest, y'all. I feel like mad fucked up all of a sudden. I'm dizzy. I can't hear out of one ear. I'm like really cold and really hot at the same time. I'm gonna just end stream. I'm gonna end stream. I'm gonna sit downstairs with like my mom or something. 'Cause I dead feel like I'm gonna pass out. I don't know what the fuck. My neck feels like really weak right here, like muscle wise. I don't know what's happening. Anyways, the video for this, the highlight video for this will be up probably tomorrow. I was gonna try to put it up tonight, but I don't feel good. I'd rather not touch it. And I would appreciate if none of you guys would upload the American Airlines story portion of this to YouTube. Let me do it, please. Let me monetize my trauma. I was gonna do it after this so no one had the chance to, but or maybe I'll check down the VOD temporarily. I'll put it back up tomorrow. Fulan, thanks for the prime. Camilla, GG, thanks to 4 months. Lana, thanks to 3. Thank you. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not feeling good, and I just don't think it's smart to continue. So I'll see y'all actually, I don't know if I'm gonna stream tomorrow. Tomorrow's 4th of July. I might stream. I might do like a short stream. I don't know. I'll see. But yeah, I don't know what the fuck hit me halfway through this stream, bro. Or not halfway through the stream, like toward the end of the story, I started getting mad cold, mad hot. This fucking back, like muscle, my neck got weak. I can't hear out of this ear. And I'm in excruciating pain. So I kind of feel like I'm passed out. So I'll see you guys. I've never had this happen before either, so I don't know what the fuck's going on. I don't think it's stress from the story, guys. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm like realistically, I'm like not that peeved about it. Well, I am, but it's like telling the story. I was like, I'm not like reliving the same amount of stress. I think something else is going on. Because I was having some issues on the trip prior to this. Which is why I canceled my AX trip. So yeah. Yeah, I'll see y'all. Thank y'all for watching. As always, have yourself a damn good one.